Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV.
Okay.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
Hey, welcome back to another Wednesday night RSG stream, the longest running stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes universe. I am your host and part of the RSG crew, Ranger J 1999. What is going on? It is Wednesday. It is hump day. It is time to get filthy up in here. All my skiers, shout out your names out there in TV land in the chat. Glad to have you guys here as we go on another epic journey of a Wednesday night stream where we break down the latest and greatest Star Wars news and notes and give you a little bit of insight of what it all means. Joining me on this epic journey, we've got two of the dumbest people I know that can help my dum-dumness, and that is, of course, is the troll extraordinaire, Dr. Finn, no brain, Finity.
Dum 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 dum.
Finity tried to do surgery. Dum 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 dum. Also joining us, showing his lack of intelligence, the big deal, the chicken chaser, the French tickler, the beardless one, the brown Gandalf, the government Wi-Fi stealer, the one and only Grande Pappy Heisenberg Patron.
What's up? What's up, Ranger?
I can't get over it every time I see him. How's the cooking business there, Grande?
We had a little accident.
Yeah.
We're doing kitchen repairs at the moment.
I'm just gonna leave that sitting there. Not gonna say anything. We're not going down the rabbit hole on that one. Welcome, everybody. Let's give you a little breakdown of how this is all going to work. So there's some things you need to know before we begin. First of all, big shout out to all our Patreon supporters who are running, those names are running above me, that you can see there. A couple ways you can support the channel. We've got of course, if you want to become a Patreon, lots of great stuff for being a Patreon. We have the lunch stream review. You can get your name up top. You get mini Ross reviews. You get to hang out with us during the certain times of the month. Just all kinds of...
That sounds weird.
What do you mean?
Do you want to hang out with me during a certain time of the month?
Well, I mean...
Yeah, that sounds a little... I don't like the wording on that.
Do you want to hang out with me during a certain time of the month?
You know, I'm just trying to run a professional stream here, and...
Dum 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 dum.
Beavis and Butthead over there are turning it into soapbox opera, just ridiculousness. So anyway, do me a favor, check out our Patreon link. In the middle, you can see we've got Vader's cup of plenty. He is thirsty. His thirst needs to be quenched. And the way you can fill that up is two ways, either through Twitch doing donations or by doing YouTube. You can go into the YouTube and do a super chat. Got all kinds of fun little emojis and things that you can do in the super chat. Plus stuff flies from the air into Vader's cup of plenty. If it gets to a certain point, it will explode all over the screen. And if you don't want to do that, then you can go to our PayPal account on the YouTube page. That's where it's at. Quit asking me.
Oh, God. I just realized something. Let me do this really quick. Shout out to Apropos Wooin's co-worker. So he said his co-worker was going to get exposed to RSG and SWGOH for the first time.
Wow.
Our
Listen, I mean...
with us at that special time.
I hope you're not reading the chat because that's going to ruin them for life. We already have LSITPH comments already in.
We are not going into detail about that. Either you know what that is or you don't. I'm just leaving it at that.
Well, it means lightsaber in the PL.
No! Why are you explaining it?
Listen, you two can't just destroy the stream and then not let me do my thing. So there we go. It's a medical condition for lightsaber users. You just have to be careful about it. So we are creating a drug for that. So yeah, it's already too late. They've been exposed to our mental damage. So there you go. If you're watching this right now, stop what you're doing. Give us a thumbs up on the video. It helps with monetization and the algorithm of YouTube to help spread our content out to the world and YouTube. So please do that. Grande's having a moment down there. Grande, what are you doing? Are you bored, Grande?
No, I'm just thinking. Sorry.
Oh, Lord, don't do that. That's all we need is you do some damn thinking right now. Good Lord. So give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. We do all kinds of fun streams. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Follow us on Twitch. Subscribe on Twitch. That's where we're doing a lot of our GAC. I'll move one here and there for any of the finals, things of that big stuff, because I know some people, we'll kind of mix it up. We'll go back and forth, but we are doing a lot of stuff on Twitch and on YouTube. But enough about that. We're here to talk
Let
Star
me
Wars
talk about
Galaxy.
Twitch really quick.
What?
Let me say something about Twitch really quick.
Is
because I
it
did see a question
important?
about Jacob Ward. Yeah, it is. So Jacob Ward was talking about how he wishes there was a podcast simultaneous because of the data on his phone and everything.
Oh,
So, Ranger
we got
just
we got you covered.
Yeah, we do. So it's a temporary solution right now. We are looking for something more permanent for you guys, as you guys have expressed this. We are looking for another option that allows you to have an audio-only option if you guys want to. We are going to be adding more stuff to the video of this as well in the upcoming weeks as we're changing the skin. So hopefully there's some stuff that you guys would like to watch as well. But for those of you guys that are looking for an audio version, we are looking for an option for that. So bear with us as that, but in the interim, we do have twitch.tv/FinityRSG. I don't know how much longer we're going to continue that, but twitch.tv/FinityRSG. Twitch does have the option of audio only if you guys minimize it, and then you can hit the play on your audio feature. So there is that for you guys. We'll see how long we do that, but for this stream, it is available for you guys. So
Okay.
throwing that out there. And we are on Facebook as well.
We're on Facebook right now. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitch on Finn's channel, RSG. We're doing live on YouTube. So we got 3 channels simultaneously going, bringing you that wholesome, nutritious RSG goodness that you need to get through your day, right? So we're that extra vitamin you didn't know you were missing. So I think that's all the mechanisms. Let's get in there. That's science, Grande.
I am behind on the podcast apropos. I apologize.
Finn sucks.
So they changed the website that I used in order to get the audio encoding. So I have a much longer process to get the audio out now. So I'm trying to find an easier way. I am going to add just for the near term, right? I am going to be updating it actually tomorrow, just with Jedi Academy and Wednesday night streams. I'm going to be adding those. Lunch streams will have to wait temporarily until I can find another option. So I will be updating tomorrow. Actually, I had started to download some of the files earlier today. So tomorrow, expect some upload of that stuff.
The translation, Finn's been spending too much time with his boards and doesn't care about you guys. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just stating the facts.
It's vitamin of.
No, it is not.
Lord Megatron just said.
Well, that's wrong. Stop it. All right, let's kick this pig into gear. Let's knock this show on the road. Let's get this thing started. All right, so the first thing we like to do here at RSG is we like to shout out all the fans that are watching us currently at the moment, and we're going to do a shout out. And the way it works is if you would like your name shouted out, we're going to have the great Grande Shakespearean Patron read your names after we get the names called. But we have a shout out word of the day we'd like you to put in the chat. So, Finity, what's the shout out word of the day, sir?
Well, after last week's shenanigans, she's not here yet.
I don't think she's showing up. I think she's scared.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm
pretty sure she's scared.
So, she is not. She is going to be here to kill us all. So the word.
Y'all two are dying. Ranger J 1999 survivalist.
That's what he thinks. So the word of the day today is death. DEATH. Death.
Yep.
Because that is eminent for us right now.
That's morbid. That's
It
morbid.
is. Well, wait until McVenom comes from behind you and slashes your throat. After last week,
Yeah.
I think we're kind of deserving. You want to read shoutouts as McVenom again?
I will. I'm not scared. I ain't scared.
Oh God.
All right.
I will.
I think I have like shout outs of people like people I'm supposed to read already. Right?
You do. Let me.
Yeah,
give
well,
the
those are our
Twitter question
Patrons,
first.
yes.
Yeah.
No, not
So
Def Leppard. Get out of here, Weddle 73.
Like the list you already put down right here. That's the one I'm supposed to do. The list you already put.
Once
on
we get to the Patreons, yes.
Okay,
Get out of here,
not,
Graham.
Not this second. Okay. You just
Not the second. First, we're gonna do the Twitch. The
Yeah,
Twitch,
there's a certain
Twitch
order here,
question.
Grande.
Twitch, Twitter.
You've only done this for like 160 episodes.
Tell me, I know. Just tell me what to read, and that's what I'll read.
I swear.
By the way, hit the like and subscribe button, people.
If you wouldn't mind, we would appreciate it very much. So, this could be the last show for Grande and Finn. I, however, being the immortal being that I am, will not die to young McVenom. That being said, get those shout out words in so we can get your name shout out. We like to shout out everybody watching us and stuff. So yes. No, Grande, that is wrong. I saw what you typed in, you bastard. Get that out of there. Damn it, Grande. Well, I mean, it is 5 letters.
What could I say?
I mean, he's somewhere in the ballpark, Finn. I mean,
For a grind, and now everyone is typing it. That is not the word of the day.
no, don't type that. No, come on, guys. Don't put that in the word of the day. What the hell, man? Thanks, Grande Pappy Dum Dum Patron.
There she is. There's somebody.
There's somebody. Hey, I see a shoulder.
Damn it, Grande.
Wait, what the hell's going on? Oh, wait. What is that? She's like messing with her camera and stuff. All right.
Like the crow.
Quit typing girth in the channel. That is not the shout out word of
You already
the
missed
day.
it, McVenom. We made the word of the day, McVenom. We made the word of the day death because we figured you were going to kill us all.
Yes.
And then Grande decided to type in chat that his word of the day is girth. So now the chat is typing girth.
Oh my god.
It's just a
Another
whole...
reason for me to kill you all.
It's true.
Let's see.
Jeez.
This is my
See?
nega McVenom persona.
Like Megan Streisand?
In trouble.
Like Megan Streisand?
Nega.
Mega?
You have to say that very clearly.
Yes,
Yeah.
please say that very clearly.
Very confused on the word you said.
N-E-G-A.
Nega. N-E-G-A. Do you guys not play games?
That's what they say in China.
Oh. I
That's
don't
true.
speak Chinese.
He's right. That it means then, doesn't it?
It means no. It means
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Yes, I
Oh,
have
see,
seen-
you learn something new every day. You
I
know,
hear that word all the time when I was in Flushing. Friggin' Koreans and Chinese people say it all the time.
no. It's Chinese only. Come on.
Oh,
No, actually, so because they live together, there are Koreans that say it too in
Cats
Flushing.
and dogs living together.
It's pretty much what it is, and then all of a sudden the dogs start meowing.
Oh, okay, I see. N-E-G-A. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Learn something. At least it's not Vince Vega. All right, so that's those who did the correct
Michael,
word,
make them laugh.
death, and not the dumb Grande Patron word, which was girth, which was random.
God, I have to now. I will accept both death and girth as the word of the day because of Grande.
I refuse on principle. Get the.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot, Heisenberg.
McVenom can't. I can see her smirking right now just at the fact that girth is the word of the day. She's trying to make that serious face, but she's just thinking about the whole chat typing girth, and it's making her laugh. I can tell.
This ridiculous stuff, man. See, now I see why she doesn't show up all the time. I deal with this nonsense every week. I deal with this multiple times a week with Grande.
It's death by girl.
You know, I feel betrayed by Grande because, you know, on his birthday on Sunday, I kicked ass in GAC. I drank a couple of beers to celebrate his birthday, and this is how he repays me by putting that crap into the damn. No, it's not death by girth. Get that out of here. Stop it. Oh, God.
What else 73 knows?
All right, so this is out of control. All right.
All right.
Can we get to the Twitter question of the day, Finn? Can we get that far before Grande changes
So,
to something?
McVenom joined at the perfect time. because the
Well, this is
Twitter
true.
question of the day, again, head to our Twitter page. The handle is Reality Skewed Gamers with no vowels in the Skewed and Gamers. So Reality SKWD GMRS. Reality Skewed Gamers, no vowel in the Skewed and Gamers. And the question of the day is, how should McVenom kill Finn, Ranger, and Grande for their shenanigans last week? Best
I
answer.
love this question. I'm
the
kind
end
of
of-
looking forward to hearing all the different ways.
And
Yeah, so if
and
you guys
the
haven't-
lovely McVenom will pick. So think about this, guys. Be really creative with your answers because McVenom has to like it. If she doesn't like it, it's just something you wrote. So you're trying to impress Miss McVie there.
Yeah.
So
And if you guys haven't seen the what the reason was for us being killed, Grande, why don't you read out the Patreon shoutouts?
No.
hold on. Miss McVenom would like to, the Undertaker herself would like to speak. What are you scratching?
No.
Oh.
I know what you're doing. Because I have a turtleneck on to look dark. and scary, and it's not.
Oh! I was wondering. I was like, why is I making that sound? I was like, yes, you were saying Miss McVenom, Lord of
I'm
Death.
trying to look dark and scary, but I don't know.
You are too bubbly to be dark and scary.
You know who else wears a turtleneck?
Who?
Bert from Bert and Ernie.
Where did that come from?
He wears a turtleneck. He's been wearing it.
There's
for
lots of people that wear turtlenecks, Grande. That's the most random crap I've ever. Have you been watching Sesame Street again to get better at your pronunciations?
years. Doesn't Velma from also wear a turtleneck?
She does.
Oh yeah, from Scooby Doo. Yeah, there's another turtleneck.
McVenom can pull out Velma when she wears sort of like glasses and everything. She
Nah, it
can
doesn't look the same. She doesn't have that little poofy hair. It's not
There's
the
also
same.
much.
I don't know if you've not noticed. the
Yours is
hair.
not poofy hair. That's like wavy, kind of curly hair.
What am I reading?
We got to do our Patreon shout out words. Well, we were the names of the people that are Patreons, but McVenom stopped us. Was there a reason why you stopped us, McVenom?
By the way, Dr. Feelgood donated $1.99.
Yes.
So thank you, Dr. Feelgood.
Thank you for the
Thank
donation.
you.
And, check the forums for Vulture Droid incoming.
Okay.
They did. They actually just posted a couple of new things. So Ranger, I'm gonna put them in Fin stuff. We got 2 new.
God.
I posted one already.
Yeah. This
So
one
maybe more.
I believe you're gonna have to use as a browser source because it has the graphics and stuff on there. I'm double checking, but
All right, put it in
No,
there,
it's-
Finn.
I will. So yeah. So
Tell
But
when-
we'll get
tell
to
me
that.
tell me when I can do the shout outs.
That's
well,
up to McVenom. She stopped us.
No,
McVenom.
I'm
She
just
knows
saying
what Grande's
don't
about
do
to
it
do.
Because he's going to do it in my voice, and I'm telling him no.
Oh,
I leave it to Grande. I want nothing to do with this.
I am shocked, Miss McVenom, that you would think that we would do something so appalling as to make fun of your North or South Kakalaki accent that you have. I don't know where that you get this information from.
Are you guys ready? Shout out Patreon shout outs. You ready? So we have
Oh, Lord.
Bimatsu, Chaos 13, Chopper BZ, Clone Troop 211, Contingent 33, Corinth, Dangerfield, Danku Wiscan, Darth Mike, Darth Teflon, Darth Allen 0885, Darth Bob, Darth Vader Mate, Deadpool Kyle 28, Dr. Feelgood, Drewman 95, Erock 123, Hogzilla, Hennessy ANZGC, It Poops Bombs, Jijak Canna, Kalisan, Kashmir, Masa Ryan, Matthew M. Thomas, Maz Kanata, Moss Mike, ND Fox, Old Ben, KNBI, Ouchie Dumpling, Ray Rock, Roddy, Riverboy 12, Rose Taco, Revenator, Shanley Red, Shadow Vow, Sith Lord, Slashman Rhodes, Spaceman Tim, Spider, Strum, Suicide Squad, Teals, Tallywhack, Tenebris, Thane Kyrell, The Tor, Walter Arnold, Whiny Skywalker 1971, and Zahara Thustra.
This has been a freaky occurrence going on for a couple weeks now, Miss McVenom. He's been reading all the names right.
But he says sanely with an H, though.
Did he? I
Have
didn't.
you heard that?
No,
He says Shanley Red.
Oh, maybe I didn't hear that.
If I did, I didn't mean to.
Yes.
Sanely Red.
Did he? I didn't hear that.
But he
you
is
could-
saying them very
He's using diction.
strangely perfect.
It's been like this for a couple of weeks now.
I know.
It's kind of freaky, Miss McVenom. So, all right. Let's see here.
Question, right? Twitter question.
We already did.
We already did that.
Did you see the? Not even paying attention. We did that 5-10 minutes ago. Grandepatron. Oh
Wow.
Lord.
You want to call this Ranger? Karma.
Karma for who?
Well, I
For
just
you.
wanted to double.
Me?
I just wanted to doubly shout out the Twitter question, I guess.
All right.
You want to doubly shout out our deaths and how it's going to occur?
Oh, okay, that's it. There you go. Go answer the Twitter question.
Grande wants us to die. Okay. All right. Let me put this in here, and then we'll. Okay. Who's reading the?
I'll do the first one. The news. We doing news or
No. I'm
Grande,
about to
just
finish
Grande, just go play with crayons for a second. We got
Grande
this.
is just jumping everywhere.
He's just jumping
Okay.
everywhere. He's like,
Nick,
"Hey, news story number 7. We haven't even got to 1."
Miss McVenom, aka Crow, do you want to read the shout out patrons?
We already did the patrons. Now we're doing
or
regular.
the
Just
shout
shout-outs.
out, the chat shout outs.
Which is either death or girth. Good Lord.
Yeah, it is. I consolidated it though, so it's just the one list.
Is it in Finn stuff?
Yeah,
It
Finn
is.
stuff.
I
It
just put
posted
it in there.
It's at the very bottom.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah.
I can't just
Under the forum post.
It's
Yeah.
incredibly bottom.
Okay. So our shout outs in the chat that typed in girth
or death.
or death.
Yes. Or death
Would
by
be-
girth.
Andrew Kopka, Aperingo, Aproswin, which way did you guys say it?
I was saying
Apropos.
Apros Wooin, but I guess I don't know if it's.
Apropos-win is
Yeah.
the way I say it, but it's wooin. Didn't he correct us?
Did he say it was win or wooin?
Correct us in the chat. Mr.
I'm sure he'll
Apropos.
say, I'm sure. Apropos
Atomic-
nothing.
Apropos win. Atomic Fish, Bad Rongo, Ball Rev 0187, B Masu, Bones Jones 159, Barius Agon,
Pretty close, Briarius.
Briarus, Briarius Agon, CBO 97, Clone Troop 211, Commander Skywalker, Contingent 33, Dan B, Darth Hideous, Darth Revan 1023, Devil's Treasure, Dexitronic, Dr. Feelgood, Durgan, Force Master 77, Foreigner, SWGOH Game with Smith TV, Grande Verga, Grande Patron, Grim, Han Cholo, Helenix, Hogzilla, Jack Canna, John Davies, John Moran, John Wisnick, JVU. I'm doing worse than Grande. What is going on?
I have no idea why you're doing worse than me. I mean, why would that happen?
It's because she's in a dark state and you're making it darker.
never get worse.
Lesson, Cashmere, Lord Megatron, Lucas T, Miss Farquhar, Moss Steph Isley, Moss Mike, Nathaniel Morgan, Obi-Wan Jabroni, Old Man Luke, Ouchie Dumpling, Paco Surgeon, stop it, Grande. Plasma Pete, Pookie, Ray Rock, Raza 972, RN Jesus, Robert Alvarez, Rose Taco, Silverbolt, Skywalker Vader, Suicide Squad, Sword of the Jedi, Takedown Games, Xylo Takedown, The Hunkler, The Tour, Tilo Mad 92, Torin Jax, Vito Onto, Waffle Dolphin, Wargle 128, What Else 73, Wolfell,
Yeah, it's an L.
Wolfell, Zem 420, Zerial, Angzik,
That's the ANZGC. That's the Australian New Zealand Guild.
oh gosh, and Data Jordan.
Grande, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. He's trying to distract me. Is what he was doing. Gosh, you're all so bad.
I know.
It's so
Someone-
hard for you to stay dark. It's funny.
Someone told me to.
It's weird.
Put my Merkin on, and I told him it was my.
Get out of here.
That's and McVenom has lost it.
I've lost it on that one. Get out of here, Grande.
One of my children gave this to me as a birthday present.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
cute sloth.
It
It's like a
is.
weird sloth troll.
It's Where the Wild Things.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
very good. That's a nice little.
This is one of my favorite books to read to my children. So this is what I got.
I can see the similarity.
Yeah.
I would just like to point out that there was no difference between me reading the shout-outs and Tits reading the shout-outs this week. Perfect accent. Just want to throw that out there. If I'm going down, I'm going down.
That's okay. You guys yuck it up, because I've got a surprise for
Where you at? Where you at, Tits? Where you at? What you gonna do?
Don't worry.
Where you
I got
at?
a surprise. It's coming.
Now, I just want to say Finn and Grande already peed their pants, but you know I don't fear you.
Okay.
She knows I'm not going to do anything. She could
Where
just come
you at, Tits? What's going on? What's going on? Do you see that?
Don't worry.
See that eyeball there?
Revenge is best served cold. It will happen soon.
TM.
Enough.
All right.
All right. Are we ready for the agenda?
Yeah.
All right. So welcome everyone. Let's go ahead and start jumping into things.
Let's
Ranger,
just go at it, huh? You want to go?
I think we need to break the agenda a little bit.
You think?
Let's start with the breaking news.
Oh, we got to do the breaking news thing. Where is? Let me find it. We got breaking news. Hold on, let me find it. Dun dun dun. I'm Ted Koppel. Dun 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 dun.
Well, that video does have video, by the way.
What's that?
The video does have
Yeah, I don't
audio.
like it. I like to do the Ted Koppel thing. So,
Okay.
breaking news. Oh.
Okay, which one do you have first?
I've got the. I didn't do the dev ones. I don't care about the insights, but
The Vulture Droid?
I do have the Vulture Droid. So let me
Okay.
go
Did
there.
you set it up in the browser source?
No, Finn. I sat there and I threw it up in the air and wondered what happened to
Oh,
it.
you didn't add it to the
It's a browser source, you son of. Shut up. You
Good. I want to make sure it doesn't lag it.
God
Okay.
damn it.
I want to make sure.
Just go ahead and kill me now, Tits. I can't deal with this anymore. Just give me a clean death. God damn, I can't take this crap from these idiots anymore.
You have a package waiting for you. Just saying.
I do. I have to wait for it. Well, yeah, Tits, wait till tomorrow to
Look at
kill
that
me.
smirk by McVenom as soon as I said
There's
that.
a package that arrived for me, so I have to go check that out. So,
You want me to read this Vulture Droid?
no, I'm going to read a Grande. You're in timeout. You've been very bad, Girth man.
I don't know that that's an insult to call somebody
Pimasha
that.
just donated
That's true.
$2. He said, "I'm digging McVenom's look tonight."
She does look very, very,
Ew.
very dark and mysterious. Ooh, ooh.
I
look at
might
Miss
stick with it for a
McVenom.
while.
It's a good look.
It's less work because this is my hair naturally without even putting any work into it. So
Oh, so that's without product.
I get to look, and I get to put red.
What does Mr. McVenom think about it?
He likes it. Yeah, come on, get the hell out of here.
I'm sure he likes it. Yeah.
He's digging it.
He digging it. All right, so the Vulture Droid.
Yep.
All right, let's check out this new. I mean, it's
We've seen it ish. Right?
yes, kind of seen it already. Let's see, Separatist Droid Attacker. It says persistent Separatist Attacker that includes Buzz Droids that is replaced when defeated. All right. So first ability is Unrelenting Attack. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If the target was debuffed, this attack has 25% critical damage. This attack does not remove Buzz Droids. Good.
That's normal.
Discord Missiles. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict buff immunity for 2 turns and 3 Buzz Droids. Buzz Droids can't be copied or resisted. Ooh. Buzz Droids, 50% minus 50% defense and lose 5% health at the start of the turn with at least one Buzz Droid. Max 3. Lose 1 Buzz Droid when taking damage from an attack or a concussion mine. Unique 1 Swarming Terror. When another Separatist or Droid ally uses an ability during their turn, the Vulture Droid is called to assist if the target enemy has Buzz Droids. At the start of each enemy's turn, if they have at least 1 Buzz Droid, the Buzz Droid resets to 3. Okay. At the end of each turn, if an enemy Buzz Droids were dispelled, inflict ability block on that enemy for 1 turn, which can't be resisted. When the Vulture Droid is defeated, it summons another Vulture Droid if the allied capital ship is Separatist and there is an allied combatant. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute here. Holy! Wait a
Say
damn.
that part again, please.
Wait a damn minute here. If the Allied capital ship is separatist and there is an Allied combatant.
What did you say?
What did you say? Have you ever faced a Jedi before? No, I haven't. I will join the castle here at once. Okay, so that's some breaking news right there.
Well, kinda, right? We already got the hint that the Benevolence is probably the capital ship. It'll
we
be
kind of
Grievous
knew about
capital
that.
ship,
Yeah,
so
it's really not.
we got more hint that we were correct in that. So everything is hinting towards that. Yay, Benevolence!
Yeah, all right. And then hardware buzz droid barrage, final text. Inflict one buzz droid on all enemies and blind them for 2 turns. Additionally, calling random droid ally to assist. Well.
You know what I think is the biggest breaking news of all of this, though?
What's that?
This is going to be, officially, the first ship that we get that does not have a pilot.
Yep.
Correct.
I don't think it can be lost that has been one of the biggest factors of the fleet aspect of this game growing very slowly. I don't know how they can expound upon this, but it would be pretty neat if they start adding more pilotless ships to enhance fleet and to increase the depth. So
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Finity.
So they're just gonna have that whole section of like on the left completely blank, I guess. Right?
I guess so. Yeah. Or
I
they
know what
have
I'm
some.
talking
Yeah, they might just have the abilities there without requiring any like gear. Like you level them up just like you do the rest of it.
Yeah.
So like capital ships have all of their they have all the extra abilities and then the one for the pilot.
Yeah.
But there's like 4 other abilities on the ship. So we already see it, right? There's right now this one just has the regular stuff. It has the basic, the unique, and the special. So it doesn't really have anything particularly extra. But it's possible that in the future they could add more than just 3 abilities because this is kind of a base ship. So we might see, hopefully, some expansion of fleet with pilotless ships. So while this ship in it by itself, it's okay. Nothing that I'm necessarily like. It's a decent ship, right? We've all played with it at this point. That's in the missions, and it's okay. It's nothing.
It's pretty good.
Super.
I like the droid thing. It's pretty cool that they did that.
I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's anything going to be like meta changing, for example, but I think it is going to be. It's important to me because of the precedent that it sets with a pilotless ship. So,
All right.
You know what's kind of weird is I hate ships, and it's the only thing that I'm doing really well in. I'm like in the top 50 right now.
well, there you go.
There you go.
But I don't like them. But maybe this will help. I mean, I'm starting to like them a little bit.
Okay. Well, look who joined us. It's the lightsaber builder extraordinary himself, Sir Loki, who is on the chopping block with the rest of us. Loki, are you ready?
No way, I wasn't even here last week.
Well, you've had other things that have made the version of Death, McVenom, very angry.
Absolutely not. I don't.
Have
I
I?
don't piss
Has
her
he?
off.
What has he done?
Should I remind you 2 weeks
I'm a
ago
big-
what he said?
I'm a big sweetie. That's what I am.
Well, technically, though, he wasn't wrong verbatim what he said. What he implied was probably wrong, but he's not in.
Oh, I see how it
Exactly.
is. Oh, yes, I see.
You flipped
He
it.
can say that. He can say that and get away with it. But if I just make fun of your accent,
You
we're
were
deaf.
mocking my accent.
I sure in the hell wasn't.
Loki, do you hear this? You're my favorite now. Just saying.
Oh no, I'm not the favorite. I never was. What a shock. I lost nothing.
I stuck up for you so much.
I stick up for you all the time too, and you threaten me with death. I think how it is, Big Venom. I've known you and Loki've had. He's your favorite since the beginning, McVenom. Don't even try to pretend
but
that I was
didn't
even
say that in
close.
public. I was kind of like.
Oh.
Sometimes she would pretend. Is what she would
So yeah, okay. I'm sorry then. I apologize. I should have known.
Go back to pretending. It's okay.
Yes.
Nope. No more pretending.
Yeah, it's over, McVenom.
See, this is a reason to do a
Fallen
voice.
McVenom.
Fallen McVenom. good, McVenom. Unleash your anger.
I am reading the chat.
It makes
It's
you
not-
stronger and hotter.
So I am reading the chat, by the way, and you guys, it isn't missed on me that the vulture droid is kind of like a zombie, right? In that if there is another combatant, the vulture droid doesn't die. The problem is the vulture droid doesn't have a taunt. So it looks, and there might be more separatist ships that are coming, but
so.
as it stands right now, you can kind of work around it a little bit, right? So I'm not necessarily sold on it yet, but if there is a separate,
How does it come back again?
Whenever it dies, if it summons another vulture droid, if the capital ship is a separatist capital ship, right? So that points to the benevolence, and there is an allied combatant.
So, yes.
So kind of similar to zombie, like as long as there's another Night Sister up, she'll come back. So as long as there's any allied
I like
combatant,
it.
then
It's a cool
the vulture
mechanic.
droid comes back. Yeah,
It's a very
but
cool
the problem is
mechanic.
it has no taunt, right? So you can't.
Oh, I don't care about
You
that.
might be able to like.
So you have to use like
pseudo-force
Plo or something to get
Exactly.
it taunt, right?
You might be able to like pseudo force it, but then it dies and then it loses its taunt.
Well, we
and
don't know
then
the other ships coming in. They may force a taunt on that as well.
That is the key.
Yeah.
That is the key. What they're bringing in for the separatists with the separatist capital
Well,
ship. when they
Grievous
bring up
kind
Benevolence.
of does it now, right? They bring Mark into the ship
See?
Yeah.
because he does that already.
So
Well, Grievous does that. We have to see what
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
with the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot to figure out about this. I think by itself, Vulture Droid isn't special right now necessarily, but he may be a game-breaking ship once we get to all of the separatists and stuff once they start rolling that out. So something to keep an eye out for. But yeah, as it stands right now, there's no separatist capital ship, right? So we still have to wait on that. So until then, Vulture Droid is just kind of going to be a secondary kind of ship on your roster. So it's a good idea to kind of farm him until you need it. But you'll have to kind of work with some other ships to try and make use of it once a separatist capital ship comes out.
all right. There we go. Oh, Christ, hers is in the channel. Well, I don't want to talk anymore.
Hers, we are about to get to that. We are just
He
about
says,
to
I
get
thought
to
the stream was about the Cup's iconic item. Clickbait.
Yeah, actually, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Because
Didn't we get you a widget or something, McVenom? You're being all fidgety. Didn't we get you a widget or something you could keep your hands busy
No,
with?
I still don't have a widget or something.
Finn.
She's going to use your entrails. Don't worry. It's fine. Once you get
Well,
to
I
it.
mean, as long as she has something to keep her hands occupied, I mean, that's all that matters. Yeah, some
that
some
motion was
coffee.
her rolling up your small intestine.
Yeah, yeah.
That was my small. Finn got
She'd be
that.
like-
That was my small
I hope you're
intestine
not
roll.
reading. I hope you're not reading chat and what Takedown Games said.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
He's going to die too, so I'm just saying.
That's,
I would be offended, but they're spectacular, and I'm not worried about
Yeah,
it.
that's true. Yeah. Okay. Science. All right, and we don't know how we're going to get this. We don't know if it's going to be a marquee or how it's coming into the game, so we'll have to wait and see. It does not tell us that. All right, all right. Where are we going to next, Finn?
So the other breaking news. Did you get the post that Grande put in there?
Let me go back in there. I didn't see anything. Let me look.
So we were going to talk about particular things, but then we got some breaking news here.
Okay, let me change this. So give me a second. I'll do the breaking news. Let me change it.
All right.
Okay. And then I'll do the breaking news. Breaking news from RC. Dun, 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 dun. I'm Ted Capo. It's breaking news. Ba, 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 ba. All right, we've got breaking news. Wait, why is this? Oh, I have to interact with it. Stupid ass. Oh.
You didn't have to do this one as a browser.
Shut up,
Just
Finn.
that last one.
Beta program application. Hi, Holotable Heroes. From our wonderful friend, the CG Salacious B. Crumb. Are you interested in working with the developers and other passionate players to help us identify potential issues prior to release? We are currently expanding the number of participants in the beta program. If you'd like to participate in the future beta, please follow the link below and submit your information. We can't guarantee that everyone who signs up will be able to participate, but all submissions will be reviewed.
There you go.
All right.
So we've asked for this for a while. There is a beta program that they are taking applications for. So make sure you head to the forums if you guys are interested, right? Go to the forums, under the dev announcements. It's called Galaxy of Heroes beta application. It takes you to a SurveyMonkey site, and all it asks for you is your SWGOH forum username and your ally code. That's
go.
it.
And your blood type,
No,
your interest, your hobbies,
that may be
gambling,
You can-
gambling profanities, alcohol
So-
of choice.
really simple.
Wait a
if you
minute,
guys do
Loki,
want to,
did you put this one together?
Yeah.
That made sense. Yeah.
So if you guys are interested in the beta and you guys want to kind of test things out and help, then make sure that you head over there and sign up. So those are the kind of two breaking news.
Not ERS. We don't need ERS in the beta program. I don't want ERS in the beta program. We cannot handle all that hotness in the beta program. That and he'll come up with some strange
Who else
stuff.
will test the Tuscans?
I know, right? It's like, I got the Tuscans.
Every time I see him in chat, I always think, "Hey, girl, hey." He always says that. Girl, hey.
Hey.
That's just how we
I know.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey, it's your boy ERS. Just want to let you know, fighting you today.
God, you sound more like Bill Clinton when you're doing the ERS.
Well, no, the Bill Clinton's much lower. It's like, hey there, young lady. Bobby Clinton here. Just want to let you know that I'll be facing you in the Galactic War. Let's be a very hands-on approach with each other. If you show me yours, I'll show you mine.
All right, so let us go now to the
Our regularly scheduled programming. Okay, let me flip the
All
script
right.
here.
So we have a bunch of quick news that we want to get to. You want to break this up with the commercial, Ranger?
Yeah, we can break a commercial. Let's see. What do we got here?
There's a new ship, right? I think we need to Wales Fargo.
Okay, we'll go Wells Fargo. Okay, so we'll be right back.
Were you excited when you downloaded Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes for the first time? Did you soon realize that you didn't have the money to get high enough in the game quickly and just found that time was passing you by? Do you try to hide the game from your girlfriend because she has a 7-star Kenobi and you don't even have Galactic War unlocked yet? Then it's time that you come to Wales Fargo. We aren't like other banks. We don't block your account just because you want to spend money on a mobile game. Only got a penny? Not a problem. That's what loans are for. Need non-US currency to keep the popo off your back? Have some Australian currency. We have a lot of it. We're a legitimate bank. We're international. Let Wales Fargo loan you money, and all you need to do is learn how to not be a noob in the game. And Wales Fargo is constantly planning improvements. After our first round of marketing, we have increased our advertising budget. We have gone from 1 cent to 6 cents. That's a 500% increase in our budget. And now we are the official banking sponsor for Reality Skewed Gamers. So come on by and mention Grandepatron for a special bonus discount. Here are a list of our locations separated by the states. And we hope to see you soon at one of our locations.
There we go, Wells Fargo for all your SWGOH needs. I've been seeing the chat. So if you guys want to do, remember, when you donate, things fall from the sky. But if you donate $20 or 1 cent or more, you get the pickle extravaganza with that stupid ass yelling pickle, and we can give Urs a pickle. So if Urs wants to see the pickle, we'll show him our pickle. So that's how we get the pickle on the screen. So there you go. Let's see here. All right, so we get to our regularly scheduled news items. Let's see here. Who's taking over the news? Finn, you're muted.
There we go. Okay, let's go through the quick news really quick, and then we'll jump into the main stuff. So just a few bits for you guys, just as little things that were posted out there. So the first thing, they put out an update. They renamed the Gear 12 finishers. They added a part of the name to it to identify what character that Gear 12 finisher is for. It had a generic name. Each character had like different stats. So in order to make them unique, they added the name of the character to it. Simple kind of UI fix to it, makes it so it's not confusing. Nothing major with that one. They also refunded crystals to anyone that spent crystals for Fleet Arena refreshes during the GAC exhibition phase, so that they were getting some points, but it wasn't actually used for anything. So they did refund those crystals as well. So that also happened. They added the events into the game for August, and we'll cover the August calendar in a little bit. Padme is coming on August 7th. So if you guys aren't ready for it
Talk about whipping out your pickles.
Yeah, there you go. Padme.
Damn it.
So August 7th, Padme
Tits.
is going to be returning to the game.
Tits. You should
You're
have
due for
a
a
farming
roster
plan.
You're due for a roster review. We'll have to get to that soon. So Padme coming on August 7th. And then there is a bug with Han and Padme. And the bug with Han and Padme, if you guys aren't aware, if you put Han on the Padme team, Han is supposed to start out with a turn. But it looks like he's still being calculated with turn meter for his bonus turn. So he's supposed to gain 100% turn meter, but Padme prevents turn meter gain for allies. And so there's a bug where Han is not starting out the round with his opening attack if he's on the Padme team because of that turn versus turn meter portion of what they're changing in the game now with turn meter. So if you have Han and you put it on a Padme team, your Han will not go first. So just a bug out there. They know about it. They're working on it. Keep that in mind if you guys are trying that. Like if you're fighting a Revan team and you want to try it with an opening stun, it may not work. So there you go. And now let's jump into the big news.
What's the big news, Finn?
There was a road ahead.
Oh, there was. Oh.
There was. Now we covered.
Stream over it.
Yeah.
We did. So we're not going to go necessarily into full detail. We're going to go through this really quick. We have a separate stream that we talked about the road ahead, but now we've had some time to kind of go over it, and we're going to give you guys some extra thoughts that we have based on everything we've seen, community discussion that's been going around, whether forums, Discords, Reddit, all that, and then we'll kind of talk about that a little bit. So the post is there on the forums. It's in the dev announcements. It's called the Road Ahead 7/29/19. I'm going to kind of just summarize it for you, and then we can kind of jump into the discussion here. So first off, the post is written by Top Hat, not Carrie. Top Hat is the live producer for the live operations team. It's kind of where he's been, so he's writing this. He comes at it from a much more technical kind of wording aspect of it with a lot of hints for what's about to come. So when you read this, you'll see little things all over the place. First thing, they mentioned that Team Instinct and Mighty Chlorians got to 30 stars in the Dark Side TB. So congratulations to both of them. About 80 players have beaten the accolade. So congratulations to those 80 players. They are working on Light Side GOTV, right? So they basically said that their focus on Clone Wars is not complete. They're still working on it. Light Side GOTV is coming along with Clone Trooper reworks. And a couple of things that they said here. One is that there are 500 different iterations, of which one of ones that we should probably update and stuff. 500, 501st seems to be the hint.
I see what they did there. I didn't figure that out.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has a lot of hints actually.
Yes, there was a lot of
I'm
hints.
sure there's stuff we're missing too in all of this. So so that is part of it, that they're working on that. And there's a Clone Wars invasion. They mentioned the benevolence again, right? So this is part of why we're not super surprised by the wording on the Vulture droid, but it's just another confirmation that a Separatist capital ship is coming, and it sounds like it's the benevolence. And then also it says you won't have to scavenge for long, as Light Side reeks of great content, and the reek is the 3-horned monster that Ranger does not want me to call a Triceratops.
Because it's not.
And so, it seems it's going to be kind of the light side equivalent of the accolade in the light side GOTVs. So we have that coming in terms of content. Now, they added a new aspect to the game that looks to be coming. And this is kind of where you see the image on our thumbnail and all of that Urs was talking about with the cups. So it is called Unlocking Iconic Power. And so Star Wars is a galaxy filled with objects just as recognizable as the characters that wield them. Darth Vader's mask, Hermit Yoda's cane, Rey's quarterstaff, Darth Maul's lightsaber. We've done our best to represent these objects. They're inherently mythic, iconic items. And so they're putting in a way to get these into the game moving forward. And so there's going to be some way. They say it's item of immense power.
We just got a $15 pledge on Patreon from Chris Langham. So thank you for that, Chris.
Oh, thank you,
Chris.
So we have the. Oh, Max Power says, "Who's the new gal? She looks nice."
Oh, she's not new.
That's Logan.
Dragon says that's Finity.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi, girl.
So we had the.
There's one reference in this road ahead thing that they're bringing up in chat.
Oh, I know. I'm getting to that. Don't worry. Yeah, there was a reason I kind of moved over it just a little bit because it's going to.
What he's saying is get to it, then, Finn.
I know. Okay, so
I
we're
like being mean.
Don't you enjoy it? I will make you strong in the dark side, McVenom. Reach out with your anger, force choke Finity. Excellent.
So the iconic item is going to be an item. Is going to give immense character power to the characters. It's going to depend on how much it is. We don't want another mods 1.0 happening in the game with the release of these new items. So something they're going to have to be kind of careful about. And potentially there's a way to use all of those items that have thousands of things that, like you have like thousands of, and somehow manage to level up these items. So that's kind of what they're introducing. Now, one thing, which is the reason for the thumbnail that I wanted to ask you guys about, is I'm noticing that it doesn't say that the items have to be on that particular character.
That'd be weird.
I think that would be really cool.
I think that would be really weird.
Customization aspects. I love games that have customizing on them.
Wait a minute. What are you saying, Finn? What do you want it to do?
So that you could put Vader's helmet on a different character.
Like
No.
Kylo Ren.
No.
I would love to put
No.
Vader's helmet on
No.
Kylo Ren.
No.
Why?
It's
Well, me personally, I love when there's games that allow
Because
for
you're gonna
customizing
put
stuff.
it on something ridiculous, like a Wampa or a Porg if a Porg ever comes
Oh
in.
God, let's
I'll
hope
put it on
not.
Wicket. Oh, Wicket with Darth
I
Saber.
switched to wine just so you know.
Yes, I don't blame you after
Wrap
hearing
it
that.
up.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Well, but
Wow.
I want to go back to something on this thing. It is Gear 2.0, which is exactly what Ian.
Well, it's what hardware was supposed to do, right?
Yeah, it's effectively what hardware.
It's like hardware 2.0.
The larger thing on this is the fact that one of the things which has been missed by a lot of people is the one sentence. We've got some new units making an appearance to support the war effort that will leave slapping your forehead in disbelief.
Yep.
Well, Commander Skywalker just pledged $15 via Patreon. Well, thank you, Commander Skywalker.
So there's one of the characters.
Thank you, Commander.
We first of all, a support character that slaps its head. There's only one character that I know of.
I pray to all that is holy.
I would say there's two.
So my first thought is this is Jar Jar.
That is the one I'm afraid of.
We're actually going to get Jar Jar in the game. Can you think of how this is not Jar Jar?
That
Yes.
would be your second option there, Finn.
Kia Mundi, because of the size of his forehead.
Could be.
So I am afraid that I am leaning towards Jar Jar, and we have some posts from Reddit, from Crumb, right? If you have those ready, Ranger, where
Which one?
either one.
Leaving you slapping your forehead in disbelief?
Yeah, I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. But Crumb was basically quoting Jar Jar on these posts. Now, he may have been trolling. He may have been giving hints. I am afraid that it really is going to be Jar Jar.
I feel like Crumb would troll, though. He's a troller.
He is. So it could very well be a troll. My problem, though, is that Jar Jar really is one of the most polarizing characters in Star Wars.
That's an understatement.
Mike confirmed Carrie left because she didn't want to be attached to the Jar Jar.
I don't blame her, man.
That's a brilliant theory.
That's
though.
a brilliant theory.
If
He
that
was
is,
instrumental in taking down the Separatists, so he took down the droid army.
he did.
Well,
He just kept running, but God. So I wouldn't mind it. It's not polarizing to me to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna quit the game. But there are people that generate hate with Jar Jar. Like, people don't like Rose Tico.
How can you care that much to hate him that much, though?
Welcome to
Honestly,
Star Wars,
I don't
McVenom.
care either way about Jar Jar.
It's-
He's not my favorite, but I don't like.
So the reason is because he was to people that watch Star Wars, right? George Lucas went in a direction with Jar Jar trying to be the comic relief. It didn't work, right? Most people did not like Jar Jar, didn't like his character, didn't like his antics. You know, it just didn't feel right. He just was not liked. Now the hate thing, I don't like Jar Jar Binks, and it's not. I don't hate the dude, but I mean, I really don't want him in the game just for a cadre of reasons. But if they bring him in, they bring him in. I'll still play. But good lord, I mean, you have to.
But think about his abilities. It would be funny if he like was rolling around and tripping.
I know, but I mean, it
spit
just
his ears.
too many people do not like Phantom Menace in the prequels because of Jar Jar.
What if he's actually good?
I don't care
Yeah.
about the character
Like, what if
being
he's
good.
like the meta, and then everybody's forced to
Well,
get into
that'll
the-
really piss people off because
Yeah.
you know, of one of the most hated characters. And then there's some people that like Jar Jar Binks. Don't get me wrong, there are people that like him.
Like he
That
has
would be the
Padme-
ultimate
like he has
test of whether
Padme-
people
He
would.
has Padme synergy.
Yeah.
You-
Well,
that's
yeah,
what
it
it's
would make
gonna
sense.
be, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it'll be.
think about how everything is set up. We're putting like Shakti and stuff on the Padme team, but I think Jar Jar is probably going to fit that fifth spot on a Padme team. They're reworking clones. They release Shakti, which means Shakti is probably going to be one of the leaders for the clones, and Rex is going to be the other leader. So
Sure.
those are going to be your
Daniel
two
Martin.
clone teams. I mean, we're going to end up, I think, with Jar Jar being the fifth on the Padme team. And I'm not sure how happy the community is going to be.
Dude, he's a general, man. How could you not have him in the game?
And the thing
God.
is, even in the movies, right? Like he defeated things, but most of the
He
time he was
didn't-
just running
yeah.
and randomly doing stuff. I
Unless
don't know
you
how.
believe in the theory that he's actually
I'm
No.
so happy. Well, won the
that
battle.
was all.
Holy, think of something, General Jar Jar. I give up.
There's a theory
please,
that
I'm
he
so
needs
happy.
all of that, and he isn't really that
Oi, moi, I love you.
guys.
That's not. He was designed to be that kind of comic relief, but I mean, like I said, for me personally, it doesn't matter. I'm not a big fan of his character, but he's not someone that's going to make me like quit this game and stuff. But I
But
do
a lot of
know
other people will.
there are a lot, and this is because it's Star Wars. People are passionate about the whole Star Wars lore and all of that. So Jar Jar does
They're gonna
bring
ruin
out
the Padme
emotions.
team. They're gonna bring out ruin the Padme team with Jar Jar.
I mean,
I'm already on it, Graham.
like I said, it just depends on what his kit is going to be, because 3PO, and I see the comment there, Hideous, like Jar Jar will be the 3PO equivalent. 3PO, while he wasn't combat oriented, did provide some benefit to them just from like
So
the
the game-
intelligence standpoint.
So this game did manage to find a good way to put C-3PO in the game.
They did.
Yeah, I don't
But it
listen.
fit with the
I mean,
character.
I think it
even
was
for the
an
movie.
excellent way to put it in there.
But how do
Excellent.
you put Jar Jar in?
That's the problem.
And how do you?
Maybe they're
do
gonna
it-
bring in a whole Gungan army.
Well, but how do you do it in a way that stays true to the character and doesn't seem trolly? Do you know
Simple.
what
R and
Me so like.
I mean? No, but I'm just, I'm really am trying to think through, like, how. I don't know.
I don't
Didn't
know.
he use like
I-
a big stick to take down like tanks and stuff like that, almost like a ray stick, you know?
Who?
Yeah, I think
Jar Jar, he used
Jar at
the
one
stick
point
to
did-
fight.
No, he using the Boomba. Jar Jar using the Boomba. Me, I don't have a Boomba.
Oh, and do you think, and you know he's going to be like super RNG based, right? It's going to be super RNG based, so it's going to be like sometimes you win like magnificently, and sometimes
What?
Magnificent.
and sometimes you lose magnificent.
But it's it's going to be interesting, and again, it's more just worry about those that do elicit strong emotions about Jar Jar, and there's very few that elicit positive emotions. It's usually pretty negative about Jar Jar, more so than even Rose. So I'm not sure.
Be the ultimate test too, to see like what whales just flat out refuse if they put him like meta, like he is. You have to have him.
Yeah.
I
would
already
love
have
to
a
see
feeling.
that. I really hope they do it just so I can see the whales just like. Brr.
I'm gonna say it right now. We already know that we're doing the run in April, right? I have a feeling Jar Jar is gonna be my torture Zeta for fundraising. I will gear 13 and Zeta Jar Jar.
Not for me. Enjoy yourself.
Yes. I'm gonna hate every minute of it. God damn stupid Jar Jar. I really don't want to have to farm him. He's gonna be like my Dooku to Ouchie.
Again.
Oh, you know what? Durgan brought up a good point. Jar Jar also brought Palpatine to power. He helped them get into power.
Yeah, because you got played.
So maybe there's
But
some
then
kind of
Palpatine played
Darth
everybody.
Jar Jar? Are you saying Darth Jar
Idiot.
Jar is coming?
No, there's no Darth Jar Jar, and I've seen the fan theories about that. Get out of here. It doesn't line up with the lore and the timeline.
I kind of like that fan theory. I think
It's a
brilliant.
fun one. I did
If
enjoy
it
the
comes
fun one.
If it comes to play, that's a brilliant setup by George.
But it's not. It's a fan theory. It takes some stuff that it's all in fun, but it's nowhere close. But I have seen it, and I got a good laugh out of it. It's like, oh, that's actually really creative.
Yeah.
I remember they did that on Robot Chicken. Jar Jar shows up. It was so good.
Have we beat this Darth Jar Jar thing to death enough already?
Can we beat it to death? Really?
I'd beat it to death.
I want to beat it to death.
All right, next.
We can't beat it to death some more?
Next.
Is it officially dead?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, speaking of beating things to death, it's time for the meta report.
Oh, goody. Okay. Hey, everybody. Harry Carey here. And today's meta report is brought to you by Yoda Metachlorian Vitamins. Hey, are you 900 years old and having problems moving? Then you need some Yoda Metachlorian Vitamins. I guarantee you when 900 years old you are, you'll need as many vitamins as you can get in that damn system. Metachlorians, when you want to force choke someone, you just don't have the gusto you used to. Metachlorian Vitamins from Yoda. The best Metachlorian vitamins on the market. Go ahead, Dr. Finn.
Yeah. So it's the same. There is actually one interesting development. The number 3 team leader in the meta report is IG88
Mm-hmm.
right now. Of all the
What?
characters, the number 3 lead right now amongst leaders at rank 1 is IG88. We have
Really?
dethroned Padme as number 3. So that was an interesting turn for me. Like, number 1 is way too high. Number 2 is going to be Jedi Knight Revan. I mean, those two are solidly kind of 1 and
I
2.
haven't seen a single IG88 team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
I have
will.
not either, but it's a nuking team.
So it's a nuking team. That's
Mhm.
exactly. You're
Yeah.
exactly right. It's a team. It's the same as this HK team. If you scroll down here and you look at the teams, you'll see it. It's basically this team that gives a bunch of extra. I mean, it's basically there where the whole team dies, and then right before Grievous dies, he AOE kills everyone. It's effectively what happens. There's a bunch
That
of.
is pretty much it.
It's similar to this. You'll see this other team with the HK lead. So this HK lead, which 25 people are running, and this IG88 lead, which 36 people are running. And then there's another one here with 101 people running it. Those are all teams designed to basically take out Jedi Knight, or excuse me, Darth Revan Malak teams, if you're running a G13 Grievous.
Yep, and the
That's
setup for
really
the team.
interesting.
Yeah, the setup of the team is IG88, BB-8, Grievous, T3, and then you put another droid in afterwards.
A lot of people put in.
There's IPD, R2, L3. I mean, there's a few different combinations.
Well, we just got $5 from Sean Ragnar the Red Kelly. He's donated $5. Said GG Nuke Squad with the devil sign. Hell yeah.
That's right.
Definitely.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
It is definitely
I like
a
your
big
beard.
squad.
So it's interesting that one has managed to make it to number 3.
Well, if you combined those 3 teams, they'd actually be higher than some of the Jedi Knight Revan teams. They would not be higher than the Maul teams, but they would be higher than the Jedi Knight Revan teams or Malak teams. They wouldn't be higher than the Malak teams. They would be higher than the Revan teams.
All right.
So some kind of minor development in the meta report, but that's pretty much it. And IG-88 only has like 2 more teams than Padme, so it's not like a huge dethronement of the number 3 spot, but it is there. Kind of interesting to see that. Fleet, boring as hell.
No, nothing to mention there. Move on.
Fleet is just boring as hell. I mean, seriously, it's ridiculous. I don't know what else to say about it. They need to change something very soon. And if the GOTB is any indication, the General Kenobi negotiator ship is not going to change the meta. I'm farming it because I always farm those kind of shards and stuff just to finish it off. But if Benevolence comes out, I'm going to be switching to it. I don't necessarily need to save shards or anything for it. I'm just going to wait for it to come out and then I'll start from there. But
the thing is, we haven't even seen a kit yet for Benevolence.
We haven't, but here's kind of the main thing, right? That I'm looking at. We just saw with the Vulture droid an emphasis on like the Separatists, right? And there are a few Separatist ships, but there's not a lot. There was a whole Galactic Republic fleet already set up with Mace Windu, and they introduced another Galactic Republic capital ship, which worried me off the bat because we already talked about it. Like, how are you functioning 2 Galactic Republic teams?
You're not.
And so Negotiator already seemed like it was going to be gimped because you're not developing a whole fleet around the capital ship.
Were you excited
You're just
when you
throwing a
downloaded
capital
Star
ship
Wars
with
Galaxy
existing
of
regular
Heroes for the
ships?
first time?
Versus what's happening with Benevolence, you're having your first Separatist ship, or first capital ship, right? There are some Separatist ships already, but you can obviously add more to it, and you're actually building a fleet around the capital ship. So I have much more hope just from the progression of the fleet in whatever's coming with Benevolence compared to what they had set up with Negotiator, just simply from the game standpoint.
Is it benevolence or malevolence?
Both. So both are a ship, but they've always referenced Benevolence in the post. And Benevolence is a Separatist cruiser ship where that Grievous commanded.
All right, we just got $5 from Kane77. He says, love the Wednesday stream. Thank you, Kane77, for the $5.
Thank you, Kane.
So much, Kane.
Very much appreciate it.
Benevolence is good. Malevolence is bad. I would think it would be malevolence.
Malevolence. Dun, da, 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 da. Malevolence. Dun, da, da, da.
Here's the
Malevolence.
bigger
Dun,
thing,
da, 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 da.
Let's say we get both of these ships, right? We get both of these ships. It now means you have 6 capital ships. We don't necessarily have enough ships to fill that all out, right? With a full set of 7. But effectively, it means you have 4 teams for offense and 2 teams and 1 team. You have 5 teams for offense and 1 team for defense. I mean, TW ships. That's fast. Sip section. Kind of a no-brainer.
Magnificently.
It's gonna be a challenge. They still need to put some emphasis and priority on ships.
All right, let's get off this.
All right, next item on the list.
We've got the event calendar for August.
So this has changed a couple of times already. I think in the beginning it didn't even have like the Zeta events in the thing, and then there were some other things that were messed up, like the login character actually showed one of Cody's abilities. It was very strange. I feel like that they should be, at this point, they've been around long enough, they should be able to produce a monthly calendar that doesn't have a lot of mistakes in it. Or if it does have mistakes, they recognize they are mistakes when they produce it and say this is
They say that at the bottom, that this can be updated and things of that nature.
Maybe Carrie was in charge of proofreading.
Oh,
You're right. I can almost guarantee you.
She was very thorough. I mean, like,
I know she was.
If somebody was in charge of proofreading whose job has changed.
Is that listed on the boards? Is there a forum post proofreading position open?
There should be. There should be.
Ben needs that job.
That would be really good.
All right, let's talk about the calendar. Let's see what we got here.
So we talked about Padme coming.
We
on
know
the
she's
7th,
coming.
right?
Yeah, we know she's coming.
That's
the
obviously
7th.
the biggest thing. They did update it, like was mentioned. They updated it to add the Zeta events with Endor and Night Sisters. I think so they updated it with the 2 missing events of the Defense of Dathomir and the Endor escalation. So we do have that
missing.
Yep. So they added those Zeta ones, right? Here's the interesting part. We see a legendary towards the end, right, of Chimera on 8/22 is starting. So that's when Thrawn is coming back.
Yes.
We know that Padme is coming back on the 7th, right? So we have something from probably whatever. It's going to list it as like the 7th to the 15th or something like that in terms of the days. That leaves a week in between where we don't have a legendary. I am wondering if this is going to be where Malik returns.
Nope.
You want to put money on that?
Yep.
Oh, no. Hell no. I'm just saying.
You guys
it would
don't
be
think
nice.
so?
Nope.
No.
I don't think so, but it would be nice
They've waited longer than
if they do, because that would be around the end of GAC. That's why. That's why I'm kind of thinking of it, because GAC should be completed by that time, right? Because we're in like the last round here, and GAC should be completed by that time. Everyone would have had Malik for 1 GAC, and then it could come back after Padme.
I mean, at this point, I have no idea. It could come. It could not come. At this point, I don't know. I mean, we look in the calendar. We've been doing it for a while, and we're like, well, maybe here or maybe there. None of it's been right. So at this point, just get your team ready, guys, and then keep farming other stuff. Just have the team ready to go for whenever they announce it, because you know it's going to be instant. They're going to announce it the day before, like, here's Malik, and you better be ready, because if you're not, you're going to have to spend a fortune to get them, because it's extremely expensive if you have not been working on the Old Republic tunes to not only get the Old Republic tunes, and then if you don't have the gear for Malik, with the new cryotex, he takes 2 Zetas. You need 68,400 get to get them. So if you've not been, you should be prioritizing Malik if it's where you are at with your roster. If you got the Old Republic ready and you got the Sith team ready and you got most of his gear ready, then you're good to go. Just move on to Separatist, whatever team you're working on. But if you're not, I'm telling you, they're going to surprise you when you least expect it, because it ain't going to roll around this month and we're like, where's Malik? And then all of a sudden, hey, tomorrow, Malik, and you're going to be like, no.
And wasn't it a 2-day event before?
It was like a
It was like a weekend.
No, it was a weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, it was 3 days. Yeah, because
It was like a 2-day, 3-day. So
oh, that was a fun time, Loki. You and me up at 3:00 in the morning, lots of coffee,
Awful.
trying to figure out that damn event, and then me doing it later on. Holy Jesus, God!
they're saying, yeah, it's a 3-day event.
Yeah, it's a 3-day event. So just be ready, guys. You don't know when it's going to drop. Your best bet is to get the team ready. Remember, 17,500 GP. So you have to either get a Zeta on the certain characters, or you have to get into Gear 12 with certain mods to get into 17.5. Don't know when it's happening, but as soon as you get those characters done, and it's still the Old Republic team's a really good team in GAC. So, I mean, it's not like you're not getting something out of the deal. But I'm just saying, at this point, we have no earthly idea. This is all speculation and pure conjecture. Nobody has any clue when Malik's coming back.
All right. So then we have another thing on the event.
On the thing of the thing?
Yeah, the what do they call it? They have a submit your question to the developer Q&A on August 1st. So
Oh, you're on to the next post. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Little Survey Monkey. Sometimes these things can be super great, and sometimes these things can kind of be like a yawn fest.
Yeah.
So the last time they did this, right? It was not worth it to see it live.
Agreed.
I got so annoyed with the way that they were doing it, which is literally just editing the post and then you having to figure out where a question was answered, right? Who answered the I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, the live part was
just
was not
yeah. I don't understand the reason they're doing this live if they're not actually like responding live in like a stream or like something, right? They live streamed before for their charity stuff, so we know that they can live stream if they don't want to go on somebody else's channel or something like that. The live portion of this doesn't make any sense. They should just pick the questions that they want and just post it. I don't see the purpose for this live thing. It is a waste of time. I am not following it this time. I'm just going to wait until the end because there's no way. It's ridiculous to follow it. Refreshing my browser over and over again is not something I feel like doing.
It's not fun. Oh, we just got a donation from the fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze. He said, Miss McVenom, you look very pretty today.
Thank you, Zane. He's back in my good graces.
Oh, well, see, there you go, thing. You're on. Someone's at least on her good graces, and it's not us. So
Yeah, it's not you.
no. Maybe one day there could be peace between our two peoples, McVenom, but not today.
And then I think that puts us to the end of what we were going to talk about, doesn't it?
Which is
All of the agenda items that we had as far as Group 1 and Group 2.
Yeah, I mean, is that what you guys think too about the developer Q&A? I know I was kind of.
I go back. Yeah, I don't watch it live. I go back and then I go through and I'll read through it for some of it, but it's a lot. So I just go through and scroll and look for certain questions that pique my interest, and then I'll look at the response. But it's a lot to go through. Even after the event happens and you see all that information, it's a lot to digest. So you have to kind of go through and look. And so I just constantly scrolling and spamming and looking at the question. Nope. Oh, good one. Let me read this. So it's for you.
On already, like part of our lunchtime stream or something.
No, I would not do that.
No, I'm not doing
Why
that
would
either.
you want to spend like the entire day tomorrow during our lunch stream, like refreshing the browser in order to try and figure out what the?
It's a lot, Grande.
I mean, we've offered it. We've talked to them before, and we've offered it before. Like, if you want to do a live Q&A, we can ask you the questions, and give us the questions. If there's particular questions you pick, we will ask it to you, and you can answer them live on a stream. I mean, that's the way you do a live stream.
Yeah, I don't understand the thinking from CG.
It's not even like how an AMA is done.
No.
I mean, because they're not doing it like how a Reddit. Even if you were going to do this in text format,
I've always wondered. Some of the stuff as a marketing major. I look at some of the interaction that CG has. If I was CG, and I know they're capable of doing it, they've done charity streams, right? You get a couple developers or someone on, and you go through the questions like we do. You can filter them out, and then you just have people read your questions. It's more interactive. The fans see you. It's something I submitted to CG as something I would want them to do. They don't listen to me.
And the thing is, and I don't know if they are or aren't, but they're asking us to submit the questions now. So it's not like they're taking the questions necessarily that are being asked during their posting of it, right? So what is the purpose of the live aspect? Because they should be able to get the responses. There's just something wrong with what they're trying. I love the concept of it. I like the fact that
I like the interaction, and I like that. But yeah, I think it's good. But it's
the format because live text format where you're editing previous posts in order to put your responses. When you have like 5 different devs that are answering, and sometimes you just get like random things here and there, they need to update that. So, oh god. Ranger,
Chase Grigori says $2.79 Canadian. He says, Ranger, you're very pretty today, bro. Love the goatee. Well, thank you. I am a beautiful man.
Confused. Whatever you.
No, Grande's Heisenberg. He's not. That's not going to work.
Yeah, don't get us confused.
Oh, I didn't mention this in the beginning. If you guys have questions, the way it works for us here at RSG, if you have a question, make sure you put your question in the chat, but make sure you put the word question in front of your statement. That's how we scoop up the questions. I just remembered I didn't hit that point on the...
But we hit the super chats as soon as they happen.
Oh, we hit the super chats as soon as they happen. So if you have something to say, that's the best way to do it. But if you have a question you want us to get to, then do that. But thank you, Chase. Somebody thinks I got a good-looking goatee. See, that's how you get in my good gracious there, Loki.
All right. So
He's a honey badger. He don't care.
Yeah. You don't know him.
Badger don't care.
Honey badger, I love it.
The Loki badger. Okay.
The Loki badger. It's awesome. He's mean and vicious and cut your head off, but he's cute.
Oh god, I have
at the
that
same
song
time.
stuck in my head now. Badger.
All right, that's
Loki. Badger.
You are allowed to kill him now, Loki. Now you feel my pain, Loki. You don't have to deal with this on a daily basis. Loki, I would like to hear the repose of this. Loki, your thoughts on Finn's stupidity.
I got nothing, man.
Unleash your anger, Loki. You can punch him in the face. It's warranted.
I'm good.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay.
I like the attention. That's all.
Well, Stoner just said, does Walter White still play SWGOH? Grande's still playing the game, yeah. So
Grande is, but what about Walter White?
well, there's just one and the same. So there you go. Breaking Bad, Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. All right. I think that's all the news. So now it's time to get to our bang bang Twitter question responses, baby. Finn, let's get those Twitter responses. This should be fun because
do we really want them?
we have to. We have to give the fans what they want, and Miss McVenom's over there just chomping at the bit. So we need some really creative. Now remember, guys, I asked you for creative ideas for the lovely Miss McVenom to basically castrate all of us. So in horrifying ways. Now I asked for a clean death, a soldier's death, but I don't think I'm going to get that.
No.
So
I won't fight back. So
my years of service mean nothing at this point. I'm going to die awfully. So let's see the creative ways the fans are trying to help Miss McVenom and her goal, her epic journey of revenge.
Kill you all.
Yes.
All right. So the first one, plain and simple. She will wait until the next charity run and kill them all in their sleep.
Oh, damn.
I am a nurse. I know how to kill you in your
Oh,
sleep.
that's true. Damn it. Without a trace. Finn, we got to get those cameras to watch us at night.
Now, that's the clean and simple one because I am a bit lazy, so it kind of works.
Oh, so if you keep it simple, that's kind of good. Okay, good.
Oh god, the next one.
Contingent 33 just donated $5. He said, sorry for missing so many streams. Miss you guys. Well, we're glad to have you here anytime we can get you, Contingent 33.
Thank you,
Thank
Contingent.
you.
All right. So the next one.
Just read it, Finn. Just,
Sorry,
just get it over with. Suck it up. Be a man.
No, it was a two-parter, so I had to make sure I read it in the correct order. The first part, I'm sure there will be plenty of funny and outrageous suggestions, but let's be realistic. She has a loving husband, children, and career. She has too much to lose to get her hands dirty for these three. And the second part, the way it will happen is she will bat her eyes and play with her hair and sweet talk Sir Loki to do her dirty work. One condition is she must be on vacation, preferably out of the country when it happens, and does not want the details.
Oh, no.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, Finn, we need
This is almost knows me to a T.
Finn, we need to get the cameras not only on Miss McVenom, but we need
I'll tell you
Durgan.
at the end if you select that one.
Yeah,
I read that one and I was like laughing because I had to make sure I got it in.
Finn notes.
I mean,
We got to get Durgan to not only stalk McVenom now, but Loki. I know he usually just does the lovely ladies of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, but we got to get some eyes on Loki now.
All right.
Loki.
Oh god.
Oh no, not the pouty face. Oh no, Loki.
We are
She's
screwed.
gazing
It's
dreamily
over.
with the sad puppy dog face into your eyes, Loki.
We are totally screwed. All right, next one. Tits will unleash her galactic power over the three of them. Ranger will be tied down, and Gear 13 his Jedi, such as Jedi Consular and Guardian. Finn will be forced to a bucket of barbecued pork, and Grande will be locked up in a chicken coop screaming into the night.
I need my jacket, guys!
With no jacket. You have to tie him up with no jacket.
So right. I'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay, next one. Lock all three of them in a room. Finn and Grande will drive Ranger crazy, so he will kill them. By this point, Ranger has been driven to death's door by starvation and hearing about problems with wording and chickens, so a few squares of the world's hardest chocolate will do the trick.
That was pretty funny.
It's true.
It's pretty true.
I would kill them pretty quickly.
Okay. Wow, you guys are awful. God. The next one. Ranger will be tied to a chair with his eyelids taped open and shown pictures of porgs until he succumbs to madness. Finn will be starved to death. For Grande, Tits will find a genetically engineered 6-foot chicken to chase him relentlessly until he inevitably has a heart attack. In a last act of savagery, Tits will sell all, and I mean all, of Ranger's mods, burn Finn's porg
Yes.
memorabilia, and give Grande's coat to a chicken, and then bury him in over 600 hot chocolate bars. She'll then read her kids a story and go drink some wine like a boss.
That's pretty good.
A 6-foot chicken.
Yes.
You guys have thought way too much about
Amazon chickens.
Oh,
I like
God.
that one.
That's awful.
That was one of my top
The
3.
chicken with the jacket chasing Grande.
That's definitely one of my top 3.
Guys, the chicken's chasing me. What? There's a giant cockadoodle.
I can't think of a more miserable torture for Ranger than to just like tape his eyelids open and show him happy porgs and Finn dancing with a porg. Like
Oh my god.
Clockwork Orange, crazy.
Okay, McVenom, I'm gonna send you something. Actually, Ranger, I'm
What?
gonna send you a link. Get it ready to be put onto the stream. It's a browser search. Don't click on it yet. I'll tell you when to click on it, okay?
I don't have anything. Where's it at?
I know. I'm putting it in Finn stuff right now. Hold on. Let me copy the link. Because I am sure that this is going to be McVenom's favorite by far. So don't do anything yet. You see it. Don't McVenom look. But okay. So the next one, not this one, Ranger. Not yet. Hold on. I know. Not yet. We're gonna save that one for last. So not yet. Okay. So McVenom, the next one.
Okay.
Hold on. So the next one.
Who did this? This is great.
I know. Don't not yet, Ranger.
Spoiled, bro.
Okay, so the next one. The venerable, most exalted, and ever gracious Tistic Venom should tie the 3 of them by the ankles to the back of her swoop bike and drag them 3 around the walls of Jeddah, similar to how Achilles dragged Hector around the walls of Troy in Homer's Iliad. Also, I have a shovel, for afterwards.
That was Hellenics. It's got to be Hellenics.
All right. So then the next one, not yet,
like
not
that
yet,
one,
Ranger.
I like
That'll be the last one. I'll tell you when.
I
So the
can't.
next one is
Keep
reaching
looking at
out
it.
to the dark side. Darth Bodacious, aka Tith McVenom, will
Oh,
use
God.
sorcery to make Ranger, Finn, and Grande envision their darkest fears. Driven to madness by their hallucinations, they lash out, destroying each other with a broom, a mop, and a toilet plunger.
God.
You mean like Darth Xana? You know, use like Darth.
much. Oh God. Next
I like
one.
it.
Really?
I like that one.
Okay, the next one makes me cringe a little. Next one, make them go skinny dipping in a lake filled with hungry snapping turtles.
Oh.
Those snapping turtles would starve.
Wow. That was harsh.
That's no way to talk about Finn and Grande tits. That's mean.
That's harsh. Okay, next one. I think Sword of the Jedi said it best. LITPH.
Oh.
Do you know what that stands for, McVenom?
Thinking.
I think you might have missed it last week.
Oh no.
So LITPH is lightsaber in the pee hole. I like it. It's like, what? Really? Oh, wait, you know what? That might work.
Yeah.
You saw all the transition of your thoughts in your face.
I
at
know
that
her
moment.
eye.
It's
She was
like,
shock,
really? That? Oh,
horror,
wait a second.
and like, oh.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Next one. Live stream force chokes all around. Next one. Urza's Sarlacc pit time.
Oh Lord.
Okay, and now McVenom, get the stream open. The last one, which I am pretty sure is going to be your favorite by far. Ranger,
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
go ahead and show it.
Man, full screen that thing.
Full screen it.
I'm going to.
Yeah. So wait for it on the stream, McVenom. You guys will have like a 30-second delay when you see this on the stream, but you hear McVenom's.
It's pretty epic.
It's coming. I don't know what else to say about this.
Yeah.
Just this is gonna be the winner. It's just 100% gonna be the winner.
Yeah.
Oh!
This is 100% the winner.
Oh my gosh, is that a Kill Bill?
Yes!
It is.
Shut up! Who's that? Silverbolt did that.
That was Silverbolt.
Silver Bolt.
Gosh, he is amazing.
I
I'm obsessed with this.
like the fan at the bottom, but I was the least offender.
And he
But I was,
I was the least.
I was the least offender.
Come on, man. You're still there.
I let Linda this.
Oh my god.
I let this death list 3. And this guy, and he scratched off Grande.
They all big. He was my last, and I'm saving for last.
Oh god.
I knew this was the winner when I saw it.
Oh my god.
So I can't stop looking at it. It's so amazing.
What's funny
Oh,
is
God.
The body style for McVenom actually looks pretty spot on.
Yeah.
That's what makes it even funnier. It's like funny on some
Right.
certain levels.
Oh my god, I'm done.
Yeah. She is holding Ranger by the goatee.
Yep.
Ranger, I don't know what he's holding. Oh, she's holding Grande by the headphone cord.
By the
My music headphones. To keep
by the head,
Oh my god.
and you by the hair.
oriented.
Oh
Wow.
Jesus.
And I like how there's a lightsaber and there's like a Klingon like sitar thing.
Kashmir, you're correct. We're going to be using this for the charity stuff.
Yes.
Absolutely. That is
That's
gorgeous.
freaking hilarious.
I want a poster of that on my wall, like right
Do you
now.
see all the weapons that you use though? There's a
Yeah.
lightsaber, a katana, a cleaver, a mace, and the Klingon weapon.
And it's even got Darth Talon.
The Bat'leth, yeah.
lightsaber.
Pretty
That's why I was
funny.
laughing so hard as soon as I saw that I lost and I hadn't seen that, man. Oh god.
Sorry, it is a Bat'leth. I forgot. I blanked on the name. It's a Bat'leth.
So I should watch DS9 like I am, Finn. You need to learn this shit.
Just
That is so cool.
wow, Silverbolt, you.
and he did that fast too. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, he did it in a week. Not even. When did you guys do that? When
Last
I
week.
was joking last week. I'm like, Silverbolt should draw McVenom with just like holding our 3 heads. I didn't know he was actually gonna do it.
He's really fast at that sometimes.
Oh my god.
This is amazing. I don't know what else to say. It's
We got to post it like in the hall or something. You know, they like that kind of crap.
Oh no, we're gonna end up using this for like we'll put it on a shirt. We'll have like a signed poster as one of the giveaways for the charity stream. I mean, this is
That's some
this
good
is
stuff.
epic. Loki can just sign it. I'm not dead.
I'm not-
Why you be like, "Sis,
Still alive!
Oh my god.
That's how Loki will sign it.
Oh my god, that is brilliant. All right.
This is epic. That's
So
all I gotta-
besides the incredible artwork there, Miss McVenom, what were the other 2 that you liked the most?
I
She's
forgot.
forgotten.
to be honest.
I
They
know
were
the-
all really good. They were all really good.
I know the 2. So the
Alright,
first one was probably the children in Korea. So you're gonna hire Loki.
Oh yeah.
And I'm guessing the other one is the one where we're gonna succumb to madness. You can tape Ranger's eyelids open, the destruction of the pork.
Yeah.
Those 2, I imagine. Okay.
Yeah.
If was there any other, you can pick another one too.
Chicken.
Oh, the chicken one?
Gigantic chicken is the same one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That was
Okay.
the 2.
So the first one is obviously Silverbolt. I mean, Silverbolt, you win. Sorry, they're
Oh
just
my god.
just Awesome.
My head hurts.
Okay.
I was laughing so hard. Jesus, it's so good.
I know.
I like Jim's in chat. He said, Demerol, he's like, I want a poster of that Sam signed by you, Santa. He's in my guild.
We're gonna do that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll have that. There might be
I
one
think I
just
threw up my
specially
back
signed
out
by me.
again, laughing. Oh,
We'll
no.
figure out something to do with that, and we'll do it for. So we announced it before, guys. We're going to be doing the run at Disney in April again. So we're going to be fundraising for the American Cancer Society. We haven't set up the pages and stuff yet, so we're going to work on that here soon. So just make sure you guys are looking out for that. We'll give you guys all the links and stuff for that here soon. So the one with Ranger being tied to a chair with his eyelids open with the porgs, me being starved, Grande being chased by a 6-foot chicken, and then the destruction of everything. That is by Rubber Duck Mafia.
Nice.
Very nice. That was a good
there,
job.
Rubber Duck Mafia.
Really well done.
And then the other one is about you having a loving husband, children, career, and then hiring Loki and then going off into another country when it's happening. I think you're right. This person does know you. You met him in Orlando. It is Kashmir.
Kashmir.
Very nice.
Sweet.
I love Kashmir. He's awesome.
He was so
Nailed
cool
it.
when we were hanging out at the
Kashmir is very chill. I
really
like
chill.
it.
Awesome.
So hoping we can hang out again when we go to Orlando. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So those were the responses, and I'm very concerned about how much detail you guys have in the deaths.
I'm not.
Us.
Good job, Skewers. Oh,
Super
okay.
impressed with everybody.
Very, very good stuff. All
I'm
right.
particularly thrilled about all these deaths.
Oh, suck it up, Finn. You get over it when you're dead. So now that we've got this madness done, let's see. It's now time for questions. So let us begin, and we'll start doing some questions. Finn's been collecting the questions. We're going to try to get through as many as we can. And we don't always get through all the questions, but we try to get through as many as we can get to our hands on too. Holy Christ!
Wow!
Holy pow!
He just donated $50 and said, "Happy Hump Day, everyone!"
Wow.
Amazing network.
Thank you, Content. There is the pickle extravaganza. Here it comes. Those giant goddamn pickles in my ear. Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Thank you, contingent.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. And there they come. And boom. Oh, my goodness. We got liftoff. Oh, my. Oh, look at that poor baby ranger. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. The baby ranger hit the side of the cup. Oh, it's the explosion. It's awful. It's the humanity.
It was a really
That was a nice explosion.
crazy explosion.
Hell yeah, look at it. Just After Effects, all kinds of nice stuff on that one. Very nice. Contingent 33, you're amazing. Thank you so much for the
Thank you,
donation.
Contingent.
Thank you so much. That's very kind of you.
All right, so I have all the questions up until you said we were going to start, so we're going to go through those questions. I think we have enough time to go through.
Yeah,
those.
we got some time. Get some time to do some questions, man. That's what
So
the fans
first
want.
question, Durgan question: when will Finity have his no pants cam set up like good old Maurice?
Not a damn chance in hell will that ever happen.
Sorry. So I may not wear pants occasionally, but there are underpants, so I can't go the whole good old Maurice style. So there. Okay, next question from What Else 73. Question: my last opponent did a cheese defense with only a couple of solid defensive teams. How do I deal with that, and how do you feel about cheesy defenses?
Easy.
Ranger, I'll let you answer.
Yeah, it's easy. If they're going to go cheese, you go undermanned. It's that simple. If they're going to cheese you, then you get more banners by going cheese back at them. You go undermanned, so you go in with 3-man teams and just go wreck the crap out of them, and you'll get more banners. And if you put a solid defense down, not a great defense, but just a solid defense, you're going to outperform them. So there are ways to beat the cheese. A lot of people do that. Some people don't have a choice. It's understandable. They just don't have the roster to be effective. And a lot of the feats are based on offense, so don't take it too hard on the people that are doing that. But if they are, they got to learn the lesson. You know, go in there with like Sith Triumphant, CLS, Han, and Chewie. You know, whatever you've got 3-man that you would normally go 5-man, go 3-man and just wipe them out. Because when you're getting those 60 to 63 banners and they're only getting 57 to 59, you're going to win.
Mm-hmm. And really quick, before we get to the next question, 172 people watching. Thank you guys very much. 67 thumbs up, though. Please give us a thumbs up if you guys can. Just take a second to click it. Click that like button.
Or lick it.
Questions. Yeah, you can lick it, like it, whatever you guys want to do. Hit that thumbs up button for us. We'd appreciate it. And definitely make sure you let people know to tune in here because we're going through questions. And if we have some time, if they want to knock in questions as well, then we can get those too. So,
All right.
Next question from Bones Jones 159. Question: in what order would be your recommendation for the top 10 characters to Gear 13?
Oh,
That's hard.
It's not. So first is your arena team.
Depends what your roster is.
Depends on what your roster is and where you're at. But let's typically arena characters are priority first. Start with your leaders. I'm just giving you a general synopsis.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to go general characters, Darth Revan, Darth Bastila, Malik, Han, Chewie, R2D2, Grievous is one.
R2? Really?
Oh yeah, he's amazing at Gear 13. General Kenobi, old Daka is incredible at Gear 13. How many is that? 9, 10, something like that. And that's the 9 characters that I would recommend. Boss is one I'm going to do next. Because Boss Gear 13 gets the additional speed, bumps up his health and protection like mad. So there's some characters right there that you can do. I mean, Han and Chewie are amazing in Gear 13. General Kenobi on the GR. If I was doing GR, Kenobi would be the first Gear 13 I would do. His stats go up incredible and becomes a whole different tank. You think he's amazing at Gear 12? Wait till you see what he does at Gear 13. He's like him and Malik going back out at each other. Like, I've got as much health as you, bro. Have at me,
Interesting.
Yeah, those are the kind of characters that I would recommend.
I somewhat subscribe to what, and I was kind of thinking of this too, like what Warrior had said on Jedi Academy was the way I was thinking of it too. Most of the teams have like 3 critical characters.
Yeah, you can go that route too.
And so I was surprised by R2 because I have a hard time finding a good place for R2 nowadays.
Oh no, Resistance, man.
He's on that team usually, but you can go in that team without him now. It's kind of it's interesting. R2 just doesn't fit it for me. Like I would do CLS with Han and Chewie.
You could. I mean, they're part of it, but I mean, R2 is one of those ones that the stat boost and everything that he gets from it, it's really nice. R2D2 is a really good one. I know Operation Metaverse, or was it Operation Metaverse? I think they did a top 10. R2 was one of them, or somebody did it. But R2D2 is a really good one. But you can go team by team and start looking at it. Crew.
That's kind of what I would do.
Crew like First Order, Canderous for the Old Republic.
So Crew does not get a huge benefit out of
it. It does, and I'm just starting to go by leaders and then priorities.
A lot of it's based on characters that you put G12.5 on.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, whenever I look at characters that I put G12.5 on, it means I am going to end up doing Kenobi. I am going to end up doing Bosk and Luke. And then I'm actually probably going to end up going over to Zion, Nihilus, and Traya. I mean,
another character we're all working.
A reason why is because I already have G12 on them, G12.5 on them. There's a lot of characters that, I start running out of G12, of characters that have their G12.5, or characters I put the G12.5 on, but I don't really feel like they need to go to G13. Characters that I put G12.5 on would be like, I put G12.5 on Akbar for the ship, but I'm not going to take Akbar to G13.
No.
Yeah.
Like here's another one.
Night Sisters with G12.5 because I used the Night Sister.
Yeah, Saj would be good. Daka's good. I mean, you can go down the line. The Night Sisters.
Night Sisters would be the one. So, like in terms of what I was thinking, it would be for sure if you have it, Malik, Fallen Bastila, and Darth Revan. Like those would be the first 3 that I would do for sure. The Night Sisters would actually be my second one.
Yeah.
With Daka, Asajj, and Talzin.
Yeah.
I would get those, and then I would. And
G13.
Yeah.
G13.
I have a plug and play that works too, which is going to sound kind of weird. I put 2 G12.5 pieces on Wampa.
Yeah.
I love Wampa now.
Yeah.
So I'm actually.
But there's some obvious ones like General Grievous. Another one that we haven't talked about is Geonosian Brute Alpha. Him in the Brute, their stats go up significantly at Gear 13.
Any of the teams for if you're in Geonosian territory battle, any of the main teams for that, get them to Gear 13 because it makes the experience a lot easier.
It does make it a lot easier. Again, the problem is, I put G12 but not G12.5 on the Geonosians earlier, which means you have to go back to, okay, now I gotta, I need to finish off my G12, and finish off the G12.5 in order to get them to G13.
Yeah. So there's about 12, 15 characters we mentioned that would be nice.
But it's a lot of variance, right? Like where you are in arena,
what
your arena shard is, how is your guild doing in GOTB? Because to Loki's point, if you are trying to make that push for high level stars, and it's not just about your GP, but it's about the quality of your GP, then Gear 13 could be very important for that to help your guild. I mean, there's a lot of factors. Go ahead, Loki.
Gear 13,
No,
Grievous,
I was just gonna say it's not even the
Rex.
stars. It's you gotta 4-for-4 the battles.
Yes,
that's the issue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's funny you mentioned
you
that.
can have Gear 12 and you don't. I mean, dude, there's guys.
You
in
lose
some
on like the
guilds-
first wave.
Well,
you
so
lose
here's
on the first wave.
yeah. So here's the thing.
I think
So
the Ackley needs like Gear 13. Man.
yeah.
I
So
mean,
here's the
that-
thing. Yeah, Loki makes a great point. So here's the thing. Geos yesterday, I did the battle while I was doing mini roster reviews. My Geos are like 11, a couple are 9 and 10. Put it in Brute Alpha, who was just Gear 9. Got the Brute because I have the Zeta. I almost 4-starred that thing. So when I get them to higher gear, that tells you just how important that is. So I went 3 for 4. So the Separatist teams, Grievous is incredible at Gear 13 for the special missions and stuff, the droids. So it's so many different ways you can go with Gear 13 and what your priorities are. It's really, but I'm going all in for some Geos and stuff like Gear 12, Gear 13. For certain characters, like I think Grievous is important. I think Geonos and Brute Alpha, and then kind of take it from there. Night Sisters is really good, but Night Sisters, I don't know how they
Night Sister to me is largely a 4 Gear 13 team, and I think it's worth it to do all 4, which is Daka, Asajj, Talzin, and Spirit. Like if you do all 4 of those,
yeah,
Night Sisters are nasty. It's actually funny how the Spirit or the zombie you actually don't necessarily need to worry about. You just need her fast and tanky, and if she reses, she comes back, she gets her contact, and you just leave her to die. The other 4, though, if you get them Gear 13, they are nasty. The Night Sisters are, those
So
those
that's your
4.
number one pick?
No. Number 1 is Revan, Malik, and Fallen Bastila.
They're nasty
But Night
at
Sisters
13.
would be actually my number 2.
Because I did Basti first for the speed, then I immediately did Malik. Malik at Gear 13 is probably the most dominant OP character in the game right now. He is ridiculous.
Part of it's because he gets all that freaking health steal.
Yeah,
So he
health
back
steal,
and-
and because the amount of health he'll have on his character, it's a pain in the ass to kill him.
Yeah,
But again, G12.5 is hard to come by for a lot of people.
Yeah,
it is. So it depends on your situation.
yeah.
A lot to
Where
get
you're
this
at with the Sith raid, where you're at GOTB.
here's the deal. I would say that the majority of players did not have more than 20 characters that they had put in all of the right side G12.5 on.
Yeah,
So, I mean, so if you look at it, you got to farm stuff in order to put it on there to then be ready. I mean, that's a big challenge, right? Is what did you already put G12.5 on?
yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's get the
And
next
just for you
question.
guys asking in chat, not HK47. I would not do HK47. I would
It's
not do Sith
it's a
Trooper.
little bit of a damage boost, but it's not significant.
It's nothing major. You're better off focusing on another team and strengthening them a lot more.
It's
So,
an improvement, no doubt, but it's not that much of an improvement. So,
Okay, next question. Victor McFarland. Question: Can Bastila lead Jedi beat a fully Gear 13 Grievous droids, considering gearing more droids than GG? If that's not the case,
no.
I haven't seen it been able to.
I'm
to beat.
seeing Gear 13, like the teams like we talked about earlier, wreck the crap out of lots of folks. Darth Revan, Jedi Revan. So it depends on the level of the Grievous you're facing, but if it's a Gear 13 Revan, it's not going to matter. You're just going to piss off Grievous.
No, a Bastila lead.
I know, but you're facing a GG, right?
Yeah, a Grievous.
So if it's a Gear 13 Grievous, I don't think the health and stuff, that it doesn't matter. He's still going to hit through it, and you're going to get hit hard. So I don't think that team's going to have a chance really to beat that team. I mean, I don't, Jedi Revan. I use Jedi Revan to kill Gear 13 Grievouses. That's because I can manipulate. I go right after B2, get him off the board so I'm not losing the debuffs. And then I'm constantly throwing the buffs and stuff to keep my health and protection up on the team. But even then, those Gear 13, until I get that mark on Grievous, is like, damn, God, there's it's like, you have to be able to kind of control Grievous a little bit, or if he gets going, it's brutal, man.
Yeah, I think you can, and they're mentioning it. I saw it earlier. McMole put out a video about Bastila being a potential counter for Grievous, and I think he said it was gear 13 that you need for it. So maybe it can. I just don't know how consistent it's going to be for that, because Grievous is kind of good against that. So, I wouldn't count on it. If you need to, you might be able to pull it off. I don't think it's a reliable counter, though.
No.
Let's see. Next one, apropos Wuwen question. What's the least expensive team to get a 5-star Padme for small accounts? 5-star is not too bad. If you have a strong Asajj, it gets you through a lot of it. Because I got 5-star. Actually, did I get 6-star? I can't remember. I think I got 6-star Padme. And I didn't really have anything super strong. They were like gear 10, gear 11s. And I'm trying to remember the exact team. It's not going to be able to be used the exact same way because of the change to Geo Spy a little bit with the turn meter gain. His turn meter gain was lower, but now his whole kit is different. So I don't know how exactly it's going to work out. But I believe the team that I ended up using was Asajj lead with Dooku, Sunfac.
Newt Gunray?
No, I didn't use Newt. It was the Geos, and I think I used Geo Spy and Geo Soldier. And I just didn't use the assist with Geo Soldier, because then that would trigger the additional protection.
Yeah.
So basically, the Grievous was just hitting the taunt off of Kenobi with his counterattack, and then you'd be able to focus on one of the others. So that's what I would say is the least expensive, and they're all characters that you need to work on anyways. Dooku, Asajj, Geos. So I would say that's your simplest one for 5-star. 5-star is not necessarily terrible, so I think you should be...
You'll be all right for 5-star. It's when you get to 6 and 7 if you don't have the team geared. I'm not worried about it because my Grievous is gear 13 now. So, and I've got a lot of the characters 11 and 12. So I think I'll be fine for 7 stars. But when you start getting... it's not the tier 5 fight. It's tough, but it's something you can overcome. 6, if you're under geared, you're going to have to get RNG, and 7's out of the question. If you don't have good, decent geared characters, it's still going to be a tough fight, even with the changes to Newt and Dooku, who really will wreck GR. I know that Warrior, we were talking about that with him, like, what about a full Geo team? That's a bad call, because you're going to be sending them the Geos doing all those calls and assists. Guess what you're doing with the Padme team? You're giving them all that protection stuff back with all those calls and assists. It's a bad play. So it's really a combination of Sunfac's fine. If you want to use Brute Alpha, that's fine. But if you go in there with a full Geo team, it's going to be really, really difficult with all the to overcome and do enough damage. You don't do enough damage, and you're just regenerating their health and protection. So you're going to have to use a combination of either the Grievous droids. Droidica's a big key piece of that, or a combination of like Grievous, Newt, and pick stuff that works, your best geared pieces. That's kind of how you beat the Padme stuff.
Was he wanting to know, like, what's your base gear that you need?
He just said least expensive, so I mean base gear I would still say you need about gear 10 or 11, but that's why they're
That's
good
for
characters.
5?
Yeah, gear
It's
9.
not the easiest,
It's not
but
the easiest.
You might be able to get away with 9, yeah, but it's still not the easiest.
Not with all the characters, no.
What do you need for 7? You need 12?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
11 with Zetas.
Or like the right characters, like a Droidica and Grievous make things easier if you have those.
B2 with the Zeta will make it very easy.
Spy now will probably make it easier with the way that his special works, with all the buffs converting to damage and whatnot. So he might end up being really useful as well. But yeah, it's a higher gear level once you hit 6 and stuff. I think you can pull out somewhere with like a 9 and 10 in 5-star. 11s make it safer for that.
Okay.
Next question, apropos Wuhan question. Why did no one mention it was Warrior's birthday on the Saturday stream?
We didn't know.
It's Warrior and I have the exact same birthday.
Wait, did we?
Grande have the same birthday. I don't think we mentioned.
I didn't know it was your birthday.
Yeah, Sunday we had a celebration.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Warrior and I have the same birthday on Sunday.
Yeah, Ranger Grande and I have like a birthday within a month of each other.
And I think Warrior is like 1 year younger than I am.
Yeah. I don't remember if we said anything before the stream.
No.
I know we didn't say anything during the stream.
I didn't know. I would have remembered if we had said happy birthday to Warrior.
I mean, he's my birthday twin, so of course I always wish him.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
If we forgot, I know it was Warrior's birthday on the Sunday, so it was the day after Jedi Academy. I think we did forget. So belated birthday to Warrior.
Yeah, we'll say something on the Jedi Academy.
Yeah, that is an oversight. If I don't often say it on the stream because some people don't like their birthday shouted out on streams and stuff. So I wouldn't do that normally anyway. But since you asked, happy birthday, belated birthday to Warrior. So there we go.
Dude.
Warrior's awesome. Next question. I think this one's from McVenom from Apropos Wooin. Question: is it better to have Grande at lunch or Finn?
I mean, for lunch or buying lunch or
For lunch? What? You're gonna eat us?
Like, what are we?
That's
talking
another way that McVenom's gonna kill us. She's gonna like rotisserie us, apparently.
I mean, at lunch.
Who do you want to be on the lunch stream?
Oh, like on.
That's not what it was, but I think it's actually like have lunch with.
Oh. I don't think Grande and I have ever had like a meal together, just us two. Finn and I have, I think.
Yep.
So probably Grande. I've ate a lot.
Wow, I made that much of an impression. That's yeah. I've had lunch with Finn. I haven't had it with Grande, so Grande. That's fine. That's actually that works out perfect. So
it's
Grande.
really so that I can poison his food when he's not looking.
That's perfect because then I can have lunch with Mr. McVenom.
Because Grande's in trouble.
Grande, you keep her distracted. I'll have lunch with Mr. McVenom.
I've had lunch with Shadow Val before. I have. Actually, Shadow Val just watched me eat because he had already eaten.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Shadow Val, that you had to watch that.
All right. Let's see. Hellenix question for my favorite RSG crew member, Nega Tits McVenom. I would like to apply for RSG co-host alongside you after you finish de-aliving Finn, Ranger, and Grande. Where do I apply?
No Ranger, no stream.
Loki would be the co-host.
Uh-huh.
But you could come on, just put it on the Discord, put your application on the Discord.
So remember, Tits, no Ranger, no stream.
Have a survey monkey.
We'll start a survey.
Oh, we'll do a survey monkey. There we go.
We need your forum name and your ally code.
Yeah. Favorite alcohol, likes, dislikes, favorite
Tell us
activity.
what you could do for us.
What can you do for Tits McVenom? How can you serve Queen McVenom in her?
What was the name of that band that always had like drummer auditions because their drummer spontaneously combusted? What's the name?
What?
There's like somebody will remember in chat. Somebody will tell me, oh yeah, that was
A
Skid
band
Row.
that had constantly combusting drummers?
Yeah, it was a joke, but for whatever reason, somebody will remember in chat. It was a '90s like hair band
They mean
That's
80s.
or '80s hair band. Somebody will put it
I
in
have
there.
no idea.
I don't know.
They'll be super mad that I didn't get it right. There it is.
Spinal Tap.
Tap.
Okay, there we go.
Somebody knew it. I told you. Somebody knew it.
Well, his name is Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah.
It's a
They had
hair
combusting.
band song.
What? Okay. That was things that I did not know. Okay. Next question. Brian Aegison, Aegion. Question. What happens first? McVenom's revenge or Malik's return?
Oh, my revenge is coming. Boys, get
We don't know when Malik's coming, so that's just it's an automatic McVenom thing happen first. So
Nathaniel Morgan, question. What would McVenom's iconic item be? Well, he actually said what Tits's iconic item be, and I think the name kind of speaks for itself.
I don't know.
I'm more than just.
You're also McVenom.
What would your
The other part comes first.
What would be your iconic thing? Your wine glass?
I don't really drink that much.
Yeah.
Your regular guy.
Your glasses.
It's the glasses.
The glasses.
Harry Potter.
Yes, Harry Potter.
It would either be the glasses or like a curl of hair wrapped around a finger.
Oh,
Around a finger. That's true.
that's
That
right.
was probably pretty good. That one's actually good.
Yeah.
I don't know about the turtleneck now.
Not
The turtleneck is too new.
It's too new.
hot.
Storm Rider.
Nobody asked you. Don't take it off. The men in the chat will have strokes. Loki's about to have a stroke.
Nathaniel Morgan does say roller skate.
He's on
Ruin ruined it. Why'd you stop him? Why'd you stop it, Ranger?
How about we could do a little? We could.
I'm
look at
coming,
that.
Elizabeth.
I'm
coming, Elizabeth.
Look, he almost faded. That's hilarious.
I love cheap thrills.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So Nathaniel did say my roller skates, but I haven't worn my roller skates in a while.
That's true. It's
Ooh,
hard.
Those would be good.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
Next time I'm out there, McVenom, we have to go to a roller rink.
Okay.
The roller skates
I would
would give
love to
the
watch
tune
you
like
fall.
500% speed or
Me?
something like that.
Yeah.
I played roller hockey, McVenom.
I know you're gonna fall a lot.
Okay. Oh, that's just because you're going to be tripping me, but that's a whole different
You
thing.
get that famous McVenom forearm to the
I
collarbone.
was a bruiser in the game, the roller derby.
I was not. I was a forward that just ran away from people. Okay. Ouchie question: what would Wampa's special item be? A tauntaun leg?
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Icicle.
Oh, a big icicle.
Could be his fur. Could just be his
No,
fur.
I don't think that would be it. No, that's
Those
kind
are
of.
lightsaber.
Like
No,
a
it'd be
horn?
like Hoth Luke,
A horn?
like unconscious Hoth Luke or something.
I like one of the stalactite icicles. That'd be great. Beat
That
you to death with it. Womps.
Ouchie question: do you know what they keep pickles in?
What?
A Jar Jar.
Ouchie.
And then she said, "Pickles
Ouchie.
out."
Ouchie, what are you doing? Ouchie, why are you doing this? It's awful, Ouchie. Why would you... Looking right at you, Ouchie. That's awful.
Okay.
Next question. Nathaniel Morgan question: will Jar Jar go straight to Galactic War like Bodhi? He may.
I gotta hope... God.
Well, so that would be interesting because of just the general progression. So I kind of wish they would, right? But here's the other side of it. We are getting the first time that we're getting a ship without a character. Introduction of a new character into Galactic War would be them breaking what they said before about new characters in Galactic War, Squad Arena, Cantina Store, right? That we weren't getting anything. I think it does need to be broken. But if they do it, they need to give us notice because people will want to save up Galactic War currency. I don't think it is smart with Galactic War because of how easy it is to not give people at least like a week notice that a character is coming into Galactic War. I think it would be bad form on their part. But
Yeah.
just, I would like to see characters again in Cantina Store, Squad Arena, and Galactic War Store.
Okay.
So, it would be nice. Let's see. Fat Tony question: how is
Hey.
it that Finn likes porgs and Ewoks, but not Jar Jar, our Lord and Savior? Jar Jar is not cuddly at all. No, just no.
Muy, I love you, Finn.
Mostef Isley. No, we got that one. See, Minato Namikaze. You know who that is, by the way?
That's the
McVenom?
fourth Hokage, Minato. Quit saying Minato.
I know it's Minato. So I know.
Awful Finn.
I know it's Minato. I'm just saying I like.
Minato!
Oh, move
No, it's Minato Namikaze.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I like just doing that for a Ranger. You know who that is, though, McVenom?
thing.
Yeah, that's Thane. So first question: if I'm going all in on Negotiator, which tunes should I take to Gear 13 to make sure my fleet is as strong as possible?
Which
I mean-
move on Negotiator?
I mean, GK is the only. Everything else is Galactic Republic, so it's all the clones if you really want to, because that's what he synergizes.
Or Anakin,
with.
Ahsoka.
Anakin? Would he work with Anakin's?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anakin's ship is definitely going to be key for that one. Same thing with Ahsoka. Then you have things like Fives and like Clone Sergeant, but I wouldn't. But that would be what you would need is the Galactic Republic characters that have ships. There's only one set of them, so.
Going full on Negotiator and just like forgetting everything else. Like he loves Anakin's ship right now.
Well, speaking of that, he has a question for you, which is a question from McVenom. Are you still playing? What aspects of the game are you enjoying right now? What area of the game do you enjoy but you wish you were doing better in?
I'm kind of a very little getting into ships. I'm starting to kind of like play with them more and learn them a little bit, actually giving a little bit of effort into that. I wish I was better at GOTB. I can't do anything in it, basically. I'm just sacrificing my stuff and placing them. I wish also that I was better in TW. I wish I had some more meta teams to lay down.
We're getting you there. We're getting you there, Miss McVenom.
I know. It's just slow going. Free to play, it's always slow going. So I wish I was, because I have a higher level guild, so I'm always the weakest link. So I just wish I was better in that aspect.
All right. Next question. We'll give this one to Loki. It's a question from Kaguru Syndicate. If I want to accelerate my fleet hard farm, how many crystals is optimal alongside 150 for the regular stuff?
I mean, I guess it depends what you're farming. Who's on the hard node right now? I'm farming. Let me check real quick. I got my.
I think mine is, if I remember correctly, is B1 and ETA are the two that I'm still farming from fleet.
Yeah, I'm doing Bomber. Is Bomber on hard node? Yeah, he is.
And
I'm doing Bomber and Sith Fighter still, which I think is on a. Yeah, I'm super slow at ships too, but I mean, I guess it depends where you're at. If you need the ships for Millennium Falcon, or if you need the ships for Houndstooth, then you probably want to use maybe the hundreds, if that. I mean, was it 25s, 50s, and then the hundreds? Just depends where your guild at. Where's your guild at, and then where do you want to be in the game? But I think you need Houndstooth. You definitely need him for GOTB. And then you need Han's Millennium Falcon just to stay up in the ranks of Ship Arena. So, getting the ships needed for those two, I think, are critical right now. If you want to do well in ships and do well in GOTB.
All right. Next question, Master Shogun. Question: would a full bug squad unlock Padme?
Probably.
You're talking about with the
Really?
alpha
You think
suit?
they
At
would?
5-star, yeah, I could see 5-star unlock.
Unlock. We said unlock.
Not
We didn't-
7-star.
Yeah.
You
You
can
think
use
they
third
would?
alpha in it, right?
Yeah, because she doesn't get the courage, I think, until 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But she gets the protection.
No, she gets protection at 6-star, and she gets courage at the 7-star version.
Yep.
You sure? I don't remember exactly.
Yes.
I need to see it again.
I played it like 100 times.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
sure.
thought she still got the protection on assist and stuff at the lower
Not
one.
not at 5. She got it at 6. That's
Okay.
That's what made 6 harder, and then 7 is when she got all those courage things.
Yeah, the courage stacks I remember seeing later because I didn't really have to face those, but I thought the protection was earlier.
Now,
Okay.
Now you do have a dispel on basic, so it might be that 6 would still work because you can dispel the protection ups.
Not from the unique. The unique protection up is not dispellable.
Yeah.
No, I would not recommend past
But it's
5
not gonna-
stars.
it's 5 or 6-star it'll probably work, but 7-star it probably won't work.
There you go.
Nathaniel Morgan said, Grande is a genius without hair. Don't question him, Finn.
Well, he is our idiot.
I took all of Grande's hair. It's all right.
He is the idiot savant.
I have all of Grande's hair. Let's see. Thane, next question for RSG leader Finity. Can I have some TRT? No. Nathaniel Morgan, question: how does Finn survive the wrath of the Sarlacc and McVenom? Is it because he's the least offender?
No, it's not. He's sweet to my daughter, so he gets away a little bit. He lives.
I do have a picture to share.
What?
Somebody. I don't know if you can see it.
Get that scrub out of here.
Oh.
That's for you guys that aren't familiar. That is Lampshade.
I know who that is. Get him out of here.
He was working on a bridge apparently, so he wanted to send a picture.
where his handprints are.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing with that bridge, but he was working on it. So there you go.
That's
I don't know what
Such a weirdo.
he is. All right, that is it for questions for tonight.
What bridge? You got new teeth or what? That freaking corny.
Damn.
Love it.
I went to go see the dentist about a bridge.
All right, I think we can end the stream now.
I really would like to. I was returning the hands. Okay, get the hell out of here, Darth Lampshade. Jesus. Taking a good stream and ruining it. All right, here we go. All right.
It looked like a headshot for an actor.
Yeah, right. You're right, Elliot. Worldsfield Prison has changed Grande. All right, here we go. Let's do our Patreon
That's
stuff.
right. No lights.
All right, so these are our gold patrons. We love all our patrons, but these people give a little bit more. We just want to shout them out as a thank you. These are our gold patrons, and couldn't do what we do without you guys. Can't do anything without any of you patrons, but these guys go way above the total of $25 or more. So thank you so much for all your support for all our gold patrons. And there's a picture of McVenom in the Vader costume force choking us. So the other thing too is you better not be in the chat. But the other thing is, I've got my modding services. If you'd like me to remod your account, there's all the information right there. Ranger J 1999. Hit me up. I will get your account squared away, and you will be better at when you first started. So there's that. And now we get to the ending. So make sure you guys, we're only 8 away from 100 thumbs up. Very nice. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, please do. We're almost at 100 thumbs up, 100 likes. So if you haven't done it, do me a favor right now. Smash the like button right now, guys. Really could appreciate would appreciate if you guys did. It helps with get our content out there, gets the algorithm going, and gets more views for us, and that's always important. So please do that right now if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't already too. We do a lot of cool, fun stuff. We like hanging out with you guys. We like doing stuff for you guys, and just sitting back, playing the game, talking shop. It's what we do here at RSG. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. A lot of cool live streams are going on right now. We would, if you want to know when we're doing it, all you need to do is be subscribed. The other thing is subscribe on Twitch and follow us on Twitch. We're doing a lot of stuff over on Twitch as well. We try to keep it mixed up between Twitch and YouTube. And then if you haven't checked out our Patreon, please do. We had some people become Patrons or change their Patrons to more. Thank you for those that did do that tonight. Very, very much appreciated. What else do we got? All right, so for the week, if you don't know our schedule, Monday through Friday from 12 to whenever we get done. Monday through Friday is the RSG lunch hour. We have Ranger J, myself, suffering through mod depression. We do Ross reviews and we answer your questions. Of course, we have this show on Wednesdays that we do every week, the longest running live stream in the Galaxy of Heroes community. Saturday, it's a Jedi Academy where we bring the best and brightest of content creators and knowledgeable game people like Warrior, Jedi Master, Dastra, Remon, down the line, good old Marie's, T-Money, whoever we can get our grubby paws on. And that's a Q&A show, so it's a straight Q&A show that you guys can check out. So make sure 10 a.m. Eastern on Saturdays. And then during the rest of the week, we do fun stuff. Yesterday, we had me doing Battlefront with just Ian. You just check out his channel. It's just Ian. A lot of fun with him yesterday playing Battlefront. We also had PC Gaming Night. They were doing Borderlands 2. Sundays we do D&D. Saturday we play Pictionary. During the week I do mini Ross reviews. As I said, there's a lot going on for you guys. Plenty of content. So if you'd like to be a part of it, all you need to do is subscribe and you'll know what's going on. So with that, on behalf of myself and our last vestige of freedom before Tits does horrible things to us. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight's show. We will be back tomorrow for the lunch stream and some more other fun stuff. So be safe, take care of one another. Join our Discord if you haven't already. We have an awesome Discord full of great community of people. Come on in, say hi. Sometimes we're in voice chat. Different one of us are in voice chat at different times. So check that out. So on behalf of myself and the RC crew, thank you so much for being here. We very much appreciate it. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you when we see you. Peace.